everyone, hello, welcome back. My name is TiferetEvocatus, Club Android of House Invicta, and today we are getting back to some Girls Frontline 2. Mainly, we have G36 here now. So, it's been a while since he did this. At least this time for Girls Frontline, we don't have a new chapter, so it shouldn't be like too crazy long. It's Reagan, listen, I don't like feet, alright? I'm not a feet person, but the audience here loves it, okay? Alright, you have to understand, it's out of my hands. It's still kind of crazy that they, patented the stockings physics and everything, so it's crazy details. Don't know. I mean, you gotta admit, the stocking detail is freaking amazing, you know? I've never seen any other game do that sort of thing. But anyways, we are gonna look at our new maid, G36, or now she's called Centaurisi, I think is how you pronounce it, but I just keep calling it Centaurisi because why not? I think she's like a fire type, and she does like busts and things like that. I don't know, should we pull for her, guys? Should we pull for her? I mean, she does a heal and buffs. I mean, I will probably use it for my main team, but maybe I'll use it from a big secondary team from who do like the frontline stuff. Before that, though, we shall do some of these pulls. We finally have 20 more tickets till we get a twist, I think, right? You might select one of these. No, that'll be Zhangzhu, definitely. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. So, let's go ahead and pull some of these and see what happens. Alright, we'll do some general pulls first. Ooh, I saw right off the bat. Alright, who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Mosin Nagant again? She always likes to haunt me when it comes to these pulls. So let's see. Okay, sword, Codifiz gun, Sketchkin. Alright. Oh! Nemesis! Endless dreams, stars above. Though, for those who know, they know what that means. Oh, that's so cool, that flip. I've never seen her wear the mask though. I wonder what the mask comes from. It's like right here in her art too. So I'm really curious about the story behind the mask. Clearly it's important. God, she's so pretty, man. I think she, in my opinion, Nemesis is the prettiest one. Design-wise, she's the prettiest one, in my opinion. She's just so luring and mysterious. It is! It's Mosin Nagant again! Oh my god, it's like the 5th one I got from her. Jeez. Not a complaint. But... dang. That's crazy. That's crazy. She's never gonna leave me alone, this woman. She's so cool though. Another Mosin, yeah, another Mosin. Alright, not a complaint. She's not at S6 yet, so we're still has a ways to go. I think she's probably S4 from me now. Another Mozina, that's crazy. And whenever I like get like a SSR, I'm just gonna expect Mozin to be there. Alright, this is no one. Alright, got Cheetah, we got Sharkry, okay. Hey! Great! Alright, who are you gonna be? No one important. I like opening the door. Okay. Withdrawal tickets, redundant pieces, 12. Alright, let's keep going. I think this is our, we should be able to pick an SSR to this. I can make a fire team. I can actually make a fire team, if, once again, it's Zhangzhu. I have a frost team already. Okay. So do I pick? Yes, I can pick now. Yeah, we can get her. She's like the strongest damn stealer.
貴殿とまたこうして手を取り合えること、嬉しく思う。貴殿にとっての翡翠となれるよう尽力しよう。
Dude, her design is pretty sick too. Oh man, I love her design as well. It's like, I mean, that thigh highs. That is so cool. She does the bayonet, and then her bolts hit the handle to push it in. And her design is, I love her design. I never really used her in Girls from Linwood. She was kind of like basic. But look at this, the detail here. Where the strap, and then how it hugs the thigh. That's very nice. Very nice. And she got the slits. High slits on the sides. I love the slits. Designs have slits on the sides. Very, very good, very good. Okay, so we got 2 SSRs and 1 is Mosin. Again. Alright. Well, Ultimate is here. Dude, Ultimate's design is so cool. It's like she's out of place. She looks like she should belong like Fire Emblem or something. It's out of place, but it's at the same time it's not. She looks amazing. She's like my second favorite design so far, behind Nemesis, because she looks so cool, man. Dude, that's just a sword and a bow. It's freaking sick. Alright, let's go ahead and draw for some maid. Let's see if we get lucky. I'm going to use our collect pieces though. I was on the fence of what I wanted to pull for her, because I heard that 416 is coming next. Yeah, her name's Kukai, which is freaking just... It sounds so ridiculous. Why would they pick Kukai of all names? Oh, I got a gun. Strongler. G36, alright. That one failed. Let's keep going. I mean, we're gonna get her. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get her. No. I like opening the door though. Aha! Carolik! I wonder if this event is gonna be voiced. Probably not, huh? You know, it's nice to collect. I've only skipped like $1, I think, so far. Oh man, nothing. I don't know if we'll pull for a weapon though. We'll see. Alright, well, that's 30. 30, right? That's 30? Aw, man. Alright, more rabbits. More rabbits. Damn, she might be closing on S6 soon. Come on. I don't want to use up all my pieces. Ah, damn. Come on, Melee. Get your orders correct. Oh, okay. Dang, where's this maid? Where's this maid? What if I get something wild and get like 3 of them in one pool? That'd be nuts. Nah, not from here. Is it 40 now? I don't know what she did. More? What's up with all these rabbits? We're getting all these rabbits today. That's what her name means, by the way. Carol's name. Literally means a rabbit. What's that? The 4th? Oh god, is it gonna be Mosin Nagant? Is it gonna be Mosin Nagant? Yay! There she is! Ah, today's tea! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, she's pretty, man. She had a lot of skins too in Girls from Linwood. She had a lot of them. Yay, we got our maid, guys! And the T36, that's Wishy's favorite gun. And we got her base gun too. Is that all? We got another one? Nemesis guns. I think that's it. Alright, well we got the maid. We now have a maid. Let's see what her thing looks like. Oh no, not this one. I think it's this one. Well, here's... this one's badass. Dude, fucking hot, man. Aw, that's very calming. Just looking at you. Just looking at you. I don't have... oh, I haven't seen 3. Yeah, I skipped her. She does have some skins too. I skipped her. Still haven't found Trollolo and the cat. Pretty, I think. Pretty. But interesting choice for... I didn't choose it because I wanted to choose it. I made that because everyone here wanted it. Okay? It's my kindness to you guys. See, look at her design. It's awesome. Dude, look at her dress. So good. So good. I love it. No sushi. Stop. That's cute. She says stop. Do that again. Do it again. How's the gun? Does she reload the gun? Oh, examine. Okay. So do the thing. Do the stop thing. Wait, how'd you do that before? Oh well, whatever. That was cute though. Oh, that was cute. The curtsy. The curtsy. No, I was trying to make her do the stop thing, because he did the stop thing. I wonder how tall she is, like, really. Oh, that's cute. It actually zooms in for that. She pulls tea out of nowhere. Oh, she's so adorable. She's so adorable. Those pantaloons kind of ruin it, though. Kind of ruins it. If she has a design on the tea? Yeah, it's probably a latte, you're probably right. What kind of outfits does she have? Does she have any outfits yet? No, not yet. Let's see, what does she do? Does burn damage, restores HP, okay. To the nearest ally. And gains heat. Oh, she could double heal someone if the target has overburn. So she has synergy with Sharkly already. Healing is distributed to all targets. AoE heal? Oh damn. And more, she just has straight, oh she has a cleanse on here. She has cleanse plus more healing. Jeez. So she's like almost full support in a way. Alright. That's pretty important. Alright. So, let's see what this is. Creativity, logistics, and management. You can only run a business after taking all these aspects into consideration. Come take on the challenge with the staff. Zucchero Cafe. Wait, what? Commander, thank you for taking the time out to come down to Zucchero to help with our cafe event. I will explain the nature of the work to you. Well, can you manage beverages? There's a feedback wall, so we gotta serve whatever is ordered. Kinda like cooking mappa, I guess. Or chopped, or whatever that game's called. Supply mode stages. Okay, so we're basically making drinks, and then we get prizes. Ample provisions for drinks. Stays open the drink menu. Select the drink you wish to make and click. This is kind of giving me like a The Valhalla vibes. The Valhalla collab vibes. Okay, we're making food drinks. Okay. What is this? Oh. Are we matching? Oh. Like this? Oh. Interesting. So then you just kind of match everything, okay. Merch? Oh, this is the shop, okay. They call it merch, that's pretty cute. That's cute. They call it merch. That's like Tablet, huh? Help me monitor the operations in real time. This is actually really cute. You can see this current store rating. Oh, we got rating now yelped in this game. Feedback wall. View customer notes, implement suggestions. And then merch, okay. Okay. Zucchero points. Restock. Uses 300. I think we are good. Okay. Mellow source. Sell a total of 30 velvet lattes. I guess we should just get all our drinks ready, huh? How do we unlock these? Oh, let's restock. Let's just restock them all. This is cute. Oh. It's our friend. Was it Type 95? It's Type 96. I forgot their names already. I just know their gun names. Oh, and the music muffles are outside. That's cool. That's a nice touch. Oh, Springfield's here. Hi, Springfield. Where's Sharkery? Where's the Wawa? I can't move Springfield? Oh, I love the chibis in this game. It's so cute. It's nice music. We're reading at sea. Total sales 0. What about this? Isn't this selling? Oh, that's so many drinks. There's a drink called Spring Fields. That's cute. Spring Fields. Looks like a matcha. Autumn breeze, coconut snowtop, sparkling night. Sea salt with cola. Creamy cheese. I'm not a fan of the cheese drinks. On summer beloved macchiato. Ah, that's Wawa. Lava mocha. Dude, I want some coffee now. Shit, I want some coffee now. Alright, well, while this is selling and doing its thing, I guess we can, do the game, yeah? I'd see. Bitter thorns and daisies. Isn't cream-based liquid cheese, though? Is it really? That is more of dairy, this sort of thing. Promise days. Akira's most important guest is about to arrive. Oh, was it the commander? This calming music. I can put this on my back, like, play in the background and just chill. The first rays of daybreak stream in through the trees that line the pavement, shining into a perfectly ordinary little cafe by the side of the street. A girl dressed like a shop attendant is hard at work. She is cleaning up the planters, making snacks, and changing out the coffee beans. She systematically works through the tasks that have to be complete before the cafe can open for business. Perhaps it's because her neural cloud is occupied by these routine tasks, which doesn't seem to notice the footsteps approaching her.
Hi, honey.
Springfield. She is like such a cool character. She's like so gentle. I love Springfield. Hello, Rose. Hello. Neat Arrow's here too. Hi, Arrow. And good morning. Springfield circles around to the other side of the counter and watches. The look of surprise on the other girl's face with interest. Ah, manager. She's so pretty, man. They're all so pretty. It's not often that I find you distracted, Sincerity. My apologies. Why must you apologize? Let me move my thing, like... Yeah, nothing better. The point of this cafe is to help everyone live a relaxed life after all. You had to leave the server. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, everyone's free to come and go as they wish. Sincerity and Springfield look up at the same time. This cafe, decorated in a retro style, has a signboard reading Zucchero at its door. The Zucchero Cafe is not only a popular hangout for the local residents, but also a secret clearinghouse run by excursion dolls to help their colleagues obtain information and seek help. Okay, so they're part of like information network, I guess is what they are. Okay, cool. Well, we did find out from the store that the commander does have connections with him, which is nice. So it's not like the commander doesn't know that they're, you know, gone, you know? After many years, the cafe has gradually put down roots and flourished, and it is entirely due to the efforts of the dolls who run it. Oh, so does that mean don't that join the Elmo? Springfield nods to Centurion and smiles. Well, being able to see you this relaxed proves that my artwork hasn't gone to waste. Of course, I'll continue doing my best with you from here on out, manager. She's talking like she's a new employee or something. I'll be counting on you. That said, they are here today. But in that case, you won't need to worry anymore about the security situation. Indeed. Right now, Zucchero's probably the safest place in the entire city. Well, they are run by elite combat dolls, so there's that. This also means I'll be able to put all my focus onto the day's tasks. After all, the preparations for today must be handled with the utmost rigor. No one uses that word rigor. Keith. You have a point. Let me help you too. Sincerity nods. Springfield steps behind a nearby cabinet and quickly dons an apron before helping to portion out the desserts Sincerity has made before placing them into the cold case. Seemingly spotting something out of note, Springfield pauses as he tops off the milk in the coffee machine. Then she leans in close and takes a sniff of the grinder hopper. Oh my, are the beans in this machine from your private reserve of black ivory coffee? Oh, Sincerity is pulling out the good stuff for their special guests. These things are too precious for the most merchants to sell, even in the satellite city. As I recall, you saved up many glass pieces to buy them. Are you going to use them all today? Springfield's knowing smile. Oh, that's paid shoot, Centauri's going the extra mile. Upon hearing Springfield speak, Centauri's face flushes a faint pink. Yes, I would like to make the best possible coffee I can today. Centauri turns the calendar on the counter to a new page with a thoughtful look on her face. Each box on the calendar is filled with entries for events and different styles of handwriting, such as
Welcome,
meet with coffee bean suppliers, trim the lawn, 100 secure live, and so on. Ironside, thank you for the sell up of 6 months. Wow, half a year, that's kind of crazy. People would look at the cute antique girl and grin and say, why? Maybe. I guess. This is cool. The 100 Zucchero live? Well, wait, that's a short piece of it. So they've done 100 of her performances already. Damn, it's crazy. God, this music is so relaxing. Dude, how come, like, cafes don't play more music like this, you know? Usually, they're playing some, like, pop crap, you know? that you hear on the radio. I love something more chill. Meanwhile, today's box has only one word on it. Is served. Whoa. Wait, no customers today? About that. Have you wrapped the gift for a customer yet? Zucchero and I inside silhouette. Hello. Welcome. Of course. Have modified and kit for in special ways so our customer will feel the full extent of the surprise you've prepared. Well done, Centaurisi. You've covered all the bases. Such a reliable maid. I honestly don't know how the cafe would manage without you. You flatter me. All this is just standard procedure. Oh, she has a braid in here. I didn't notice that she has a braid on the top here. Well, that's pretty cool. Ah, yes. The cookies are almost done. Would you like to try them, manager? I mean, where's the rest of the workers? I think not. I have some other work I need to wrap up. The rest is up to you. Where's Wawa and where's Sharky? I'll take care of it for you. Centaurisi doesn't say anything else, trying to Sancho and Springfield through, as though they've rehearsed this movement countless times before. There's somebody found that dynamite, the kitchen. Springfield opens the door to the kitchen and pushes the cake flour on the shelf to one side before moving the syrup on the topmost shelf into another cabinet. After tidying the place up, she moves the cabinet aside, revealing a patch of wall, whose colors are brighter on account of not being exposed to the sun as much as its surroundings. Ooh, a secret door. Finally, she knocks twice on the wall. The wall section creaks and then it suddenly splits open along a hidden seam, revealing a secret passage just large enough for a single person to pass through. Got the super spy stuff going on here, huh? Damn, even this place looks nice. In the darkness, Springfield really feels her way along the wall and finds a switch on it. A light comes on and illuminates the interior. A huge display monster dominates the cramped room and turns on with the lights, displaying several locations being monitored by security cameras. Damn, they got a whole surveillance system here. Springfield scans images on the screen, then presses the Jacon button below it. Right on time, manager. Manager Springfield. What's this? We've managed to hire several very capable staffers recently, so we're much less busy now. So, have you gotten any new stock in lately? What's the stock? This is Monica from Dokken. No, you take that back. You take that back. Springfield was here first. Springfield was here first. Of course I have. What kind do you want? Ooh, what stock is this? I'll go with coffee beans. I like the sweeter kind. One of our regulars has developed a taste for them. They're not coffee beans. She buying weapons or bullets or something? What is this? Also, I received a special blend that Macchiato sent over last time. Special blend. I like these secret code words they're using. Oh yes, I have. It was delicious. If you have more next time, I want it all. Why aren't we greedy? Can you blame you when your menu items are all excellent? Now then, back to business. That special guest I mentioned earlier will be visiting us today. I would like to ensure that nothing goes wrong with this meeting. As a supplier, can you provide the coffee beans today? Ooh, is the coffee beans diner gates? Security diner gates? There's no way she's being literal. They're not coffee beans. There's something else. Oh? Looks like the guest of yours is quite the VIP. Oh yes, she's our most valuable clay after all. I see. In here I thought you were joking when you mentioned it last time. You really are, Titter. I have always taken my work seriously. Sorry. That wasn't what I meant. Ah, if you insist, I do have some extra coffee beans that I can supply today, manager. However, there will be an extra charge for a rush order like this one. What if she's talking to polluted instead? That'd be pretty funny. Of course, we will send out a bill with you per standard procedure. Springfield Siri receives a message. After she reads it, it automatically deletes itself. Damn, this... Okay. My, this does help a lot. So much secrecy. Beep. Just as she's about to continue, an internal call suddenly comes over her communicator. Pardon me, but since we have a bit of a situation in the cafe, we'll continue this later then. The other party hangs up and Springfield answers the call. She immediately hears a familiar voice. Ah, there she is. There she is. Manager, we spotted several suspicious individuals approaching Zucchero. Should I deal with them? She gonna kill them? Springfield looks at the screen. Security cameras show several thugs wandering down the street. Seems they're just troublesome guests. So we'll let Sharkby handle that. Did you hear that, Sharkby? Are you sure you wanna let her? She's noisy. Is it time for Sharkby's debut at last? I wonder when this takes place. Is this before? Before, an event with the whole, Denegate thing, I wonder? It seems there are some chosen guests to the northwest of the cafe. Please take care of them. The Springfield telling her to kill them? Will do. But this is a lot. Sharky will give each and every one of them a perfect show. That'd be crazy if she's here to kill them. On a building resting 1 kilometer away from the secure cafe, Macchiato is lying prone behind a guest guardrail, beside a set of guardrails, on a balcony concealed by a camouflage cape. Damn. After hearing the voice of her communicator, she finally shifts the gaze away from the optical scope for a moment. As she watches the doll in distance sauntering off with exaggerated dancing steps, Macchiato grumbles to herself. See, can we really count on her? While she's a civilian doll primarily intended for the entertainment industry, this young miss has been fitted with a really advanced fire control component. Oh. Okay. Usually, she's the one who handles troublesome guests like these when you're not around. Oh, okay. So she's used to this kind of work then. There's doubt written all over Makio's face as he continues to study Sharpie through her skill. Clearly, she is not convinced by Springfield's words. She's Wawa is kind of a control freak. She's so stubborn like that. However, the suspicious individuals each fade from Makio's view of the course of the next few minutes. Looks like they were simply layabouts. Fortunately, they didn't pose a real threat. Sharpie, how are things now? One moment, Madre, this is the last of them. Sharky's voice comes over the transmission. Hey, aren't you from that bar in the underground shopping suite? Have you paid your protection money for the month? Oh, they're trying to extort money from her? They don't know who they're dealing with. If not, you'll... Wait a minute, are you a doll? Oof. Stay back, hey! Run away! I mean, the sounds of flesh being bludgeoned fills the channel. Oh, jeez. Dang, Sharky, okay. Marcy's going to town on these guys. See? She's good at this. Damn, she looks like she enjoys her work. Just pummeling these guys. I guess tricking the enemy with these deceptive appearance must be part of how she gets the job done. What's this? Is that jealousy here, Macchiato? Hell no. Who would be jealous of a spoiled little brat anyway? Besides, all I need is a gun in my hand. And that's a wrap. Shark recently cuts into the transmission, striking a pose before proudly declaring her work is done. Manager, I finished my mission without a hitch. In the video feed, an arm slowly reaches out from a dumpster's fast trajectory. She dumped the dice into a dumpster. Sharky, what's that behind you? Sharky glances back and delivers a lightning fast kick that sends the arm back into the dumpster. Oh, it's nothing at all. Okay. So you just threw them into the trash? You could have at least dumped them in front of the nearest police box. Oh no, my makeup's ready. He's ignored her. I need to go touch myself up. You have the sage down, Miss Brick, Macchiato. He just flat out ignore her. Huh? Hey, wait! I can't believe it. She was spouting a bunch of crap and then walked off just like that. I called her back. You should come back too, Macchiato. She's not here yet, is she? Not talking about the commander. Maybe I should keep watch until she sets foot into the cafe. The police will keep an eye on things for today. Besides, I'm sure you don't want to be stuck alone on the roof when she shows up, right? Oh, I think Wawa is nervous. He's showing. Fine, I got it. Oh, she's blushing a little bit. Yeah, she's a little nervous. I'm coming back now, okay? Although she has an annoying scowl on her face, Macchiato is already getting to work on her final task. First, she opens her terminal and refreshes her data links. Scenes from the cameras monitoring the streets around Zucchero flash through her mind. Macchiato's narrow clap carefully parses and filters every single suspicious individual and sound, as well as windows and vehicles that can be used to spy on them. Damn. She's pretty fast at this then, huh? To 14th check reveals no suspicious conditions. The surrounding streets are safe. 14 checks. Alright, she is taking this seriously. Having reached that conclusion, Matteo stands up and looks down from the high ground in the city. As a professional sniper, she knows the layout of this place like the back of her hand. While this is a Semite seeking the green zone, she can have a bullet in the skull within a half a second of any threat exposing themselves, should the situation call for it. Considering what kind of vacation stay is, she doesn't want any unexpected interruptions. After verifying the situation, Makio disconnects the data cable that's plugged into the floor port before returning her exquisite rifle into its filing case and leaping off the side of the building. 20 minutes later at Zucchero's door Zucchero's door chime rings for the last time today. The 4 members in the cafe staff are finally gathered inside the cafe. Dear King, Miss Macchiato. Your coffee is ready. Okay, thanks. I don't want a maid to serve me coffee. Come on. Macchiato accepts the cup and gets it with. The rich scent of roasted caramel wafts into her nose. She takes a sip and her tense layers promptly relax. The bitterness is just right, and the foam feels really dense. In any case, at least you didn't try to mess with me and treat me like a kid. You know, you can just praise Sensorsy directly if you really want to. She's a Sindari though, what wasn't as a Sinton? Were you expressing praise to them, Macchiato? You see, the person in question had no idea you were doing it at all. What a pain. I'll be more careful next time. You're really good at catering to everyone's tastes, interesting. This hot cocoa tastes super yummy too. Dude, it's so hard to find good hot chocolate, man. It really is. As I thought, rather than icky bitter coffee, sweet cocoa really does suit the super cute Sharpie best. Kids really are easy to fool. Are you praising the Sharky for being cute? Eh? What? Of course not. It's like, Springfield is like the mom here. She's always been like the mom. No matter what. So she's just, letting them do their thing, but she steps in when she needs to. Looks like apart from lessons on cafe work centers, you will also need to study up on speaking Macchiato's language too. I will do my best. Why are you acting so serious about this anyway? Look, Mr. Macchiato's ears are turning red. Perhaps he's trying to change the subject, or perhaps he really is bothered by something. Annoyed, Macchiato turns to look outside the window, jamming her fingers on the table. Speaking of which, isn't our guest here yet? The dolls still all look outside. I hope we get like a 3D cutscene for this. Half the people mill back and forth on the street, but the person they're all hoping to see hasn't shown up yet. The cookies will get cold if she doesn't arrive soon. He's worried about the cookies. She's thinking about, if the command arrives safely. Time ticks by and then the sun rises. That suspicion in the girl's heart soon becomes worry. Oh, it's day. So it's early, it's like not even, it's morning now. Did something happen to her on the way here? They don't want to speculate on the reasons for it. However, the guest has always been a very punctual person. Okay. The cafe telephone rings in the silence. Springfield heads over to the counter and picks it up immediately, as though she's been waiting for it all this time. As she raises it to her ear, she mimes a shushed gesture to others, to the members of the cafe. Hello, this is a secure cafe. Would you like a reservation or a home delivery order? Well, is this the password system you arranged with her? Uh-oh. However, the voice on the end of the line is not the voice they have longed for. Springfield immediately turns to put her back to the counter and give the other $3 meaningful looks. You're a fucking dandelion. Oh, Dandelion, what are you up to now? Oh, jeez, she's wearing a different dress now, I think. It's been a while, Miss Springfield. Oh, no. I wonder if this takes place before Dandelion joined Thelma. Alright then, let's dispense with the pleasantries. Does the fact that you had this cup could mean that you were with her? A wise seduction. And yes, I need you to help us out right now. You won't refuse us, will you? Oh, okay, so I think I know where this takes place. So right now, I think the commander is, it's in a story where, there's two Elenas, type 95, type 97, and their friend, I forgot the green one, I forgot her name. They're down there. Coldtree is down there with the commander, and they're being cornered by the Magni, I think the Magni PMC, plus, did they kill the Nitro down there? I don't remember if they killed her. Yeah, they did. So they're just surrounded by, PMC, and so they need backup. So I think this is Dandelion, while they're doing that thing, this Dandelion summoning them. Please get to the point. So Deep Red thinks I've gone wrong as usual, and the threat level is code red. I sent you the coordinates and a route. Whether or not she'll still be alive depends on how quickly you get there. She's gonna send a Wawa and send her a C. See you later then, ladies of the Zucchero. After some silence, Dandelion hangs up. Okay, so Dandelion. Dandelion's from Girls from Line 1, so... how do you think? I need to give a simple way to put this. Okay, so you know him 4, right? Dandelion was part of... Oh shit, how do I explain this? Dandelion didn't originally have a body, he was part of M4's neural network, I guess? They give her like a consciousness. M4 was like one of the main characters from Ghost from Line 1. She's part of the AR team. I'm the team leader for Submod 2, M16, AR-15, and RL-365, so, teeth. Yeah, this is one of these we gotta add more context. Kind of like a fragment, not really, she's like her own thing, but basically, at the end, she managed to like, separate herself and get her own body. Which I think she took over a Naito body, I believe, if I remember right. I think she took over a Naito body. And, but she's she's like a tech type. She's not a combat unit. She's very good, hacking, programming. She's actually taking steps to replicate herself so she can get more work done. A Naito body. I think she's in a Naito body, if I remember right. She took it over. What was the name of that one? I think her name was Murkrow or something. Or Murdal. Murdo? Murdo? I think it's Murdo. I think she took over... There's a character at the time by the name of Murdo, if I remember right. And she took over that body. I mean, yeah, she took over that body. Now she exists in a physical space, independently. But she's very capable. And now she's worse. Now she's integrated herself into the Elmo systems, so she's part of that system permanently now too. Yeah, she could replicate herself. She has quote unquote daughters, that she created to help her do her work. That it's kind of weird. I don't know how she controls them, since if they're replications of herself, I wonder if they try to rebel or try to do their own thing, but somehow she's has them under control. I don't know how many she has, but she has at least one. Probably more. After some silence, Dandelion hangs up. What? It seems our guest has encountered some difficulty on their way here. I believe we will need to make a delivery. Everyone's all shocked. It's oh shit, delivery? Which means that's code for we gotta do a rescue mission. Matter, will we be using the emergency action plan? One moment, please. Well, she has a first scenario in her neural club countless times. Spring Festival wants to ensure that the plan goes off without a hitch. Macchiato, go with loadout number 1 and bring as much ammo as possible. They love going out. After that, you will drive everyone to the protective location. Got it. Wall was not even questioning it. She knows how serious this is. If Wall was taken seriously, then, it's it's serious, definitely. Sharpie, can you ensure that our order is delivered? I believe you've installed the relevant software already. No problem, Shrek has gone through tons of sim training. I was just not even smiling. I don't think the commander even knows who Sharky is, but if she's being disobedient with Springfield, then, she's not joking around and stuff like usual. And as for you, Centaurus, I fear we will have to open that gift we were saving for our guests ahead of time. I apologize for that. I know you spent a lot of time preparing that surprise. I wonder what the gift is. That's fine. The gift exists because she needs it. Its value will be maximized if we send it right when it is acquired. Thank you. Just in case, I'll stay in the cafe and provide just remote support. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, I was wondering why I would love for Springfield to go out and do combat stuff, but her role right now as leader, aka the commander of Zucchero Cafe, she needs to, manage things. If the wish can pass, I will activate emergency measures. If that happens, do not return to the Zucchero. Proceed immediately to the backup safe house and meet there. Ooh. What is that? Destruction of the cafe? The wipe of all the systems? Understood. Please be careful too. I will. But security, she's gonna be by herself. Sent a receipt, please take care of everyone while you're outside. I'll make sure I keep everyone safe. So return, please wait at home for a return. Due to the vignette, so in the store right now, the commander is about to die, basically. Who's with her? I think it's Kodafe. Type 95, Type 97. The other girl, with the green and black hair. And, the new Helena that we don't really know, and then the evil Helena. Or Helena that kind of woke up, I guess you could say, and became evil. So there's that. They're cornered, basically, surrounded. The Venetian blinds slowly close, hedging the sunlight outside the cafe. The sound of the cafe door closing is drowned by the clack, clack, clack of rounds being chambered. A place which provides delicious food in times of leisure, and one which protects that which is important in times of danger. That is what Zucchero is. I need him to look up the name for the cafe. What it means. Alright, so. You got one fire unit in here, but that's okay. Let's put Wawa on the high ground. Or Yuwawa. It needs 40. Let's put Wawa in here.
みんなを守れるようになりたいです。
Alright, let's do it. It's music. What's over here? They might have reinforcements coming.
良いのか?
Yuri, I finally got the ship nails maxed out. Alright, you can knock these ones out. And you'll take care of this guy. We don't need your counter yet. Oh, that's it. I thought they'd be reinforcements coming. Oh wow, there's a lot of night jackets. Holbin, what you don't like being called Omen. I'm guessing this is like a continuation of the story chapter. A continuing of the last event, actually. 2 kilometers due west of the Intercontinental Railway Transfer Station. Lock white IFVs and drive out of the mist. The auto cannons in the turret sweeping left and right, searching for enemies. This must be Magni. There's a large pit in front of these IFVs. One of them comes to a halt about 15 meters away from the pit. After ensuring the situation is saved, as your hatch slams to the ground. Yeah, this is them. And this is the other PMC. Black armor troops cautiously dismount, turning on the powerful flashlights mounted on the weapons and illuminating the vast, seamlessly bottomless pit before them. The sky starts to drizzle and the solar's base is set to turn yellow. However, the troops ignore the rising particle density. Ooh, wow. Oh, is this who I think it is? Oh no. After the squad disperses and takes formation, a red-haired woman emerges from the vehicle. Okay, maybe it's Iowa, I think it is. I believe there are 2 T-dolls from Griffin. Then I'm gonna end up going to this PMC. Which is gonna suck because those 2 are pretty formidable. And if they're, I mean, what are they gonna do? I mean, they started a new life, so these things happen. She walks past the troops and up to the pit. The troopers act like they don't see her, the guns raised as they continue to watch the surroundings for danger. She raises a cigarette to her mouth and lights it before looking disdainfully into the pit and taking a puff. The rain unfortunately puts the cigarette out. The woman scowls and tosses the cigarette to the ground before forcefully stomping it out. Mangi, God sign my ass. I need to see her face. It's just the same shit, different day. I already like how she talks. Behind her, so more IFVs drive up to the pit. Black armor troopers quickly dismount and spread out to scan the surroundings. Soon they fill up the space in front of the pit. The badges on the black armor troops proclaim them to be from Mangi security, but the equipment and attitudes are markedly different from the average PMC grunt. Yeah, this is like the elite. What do they call them? They call them like... There's a name for these guys. I mean... I can't forget what it was. The woman changes the channel on her radio and begins giving orders. People listen up. This is Hazard Level 3 assignment. Charlie, Delta, and Foxtrot teams head underground and carry out Plan C27. Bravo and Echo teams watch the perimeter. Alpha team stand by. Damn, she has so many teams. What the heck? Now, as for ROE, rules of engagement, she takes out another cigarette and lights it. After taking it, puffs, pauses for a moment. Then the woman slowly exhales a cloud of smoke before giving her orders. Will she kill everything that moves? Those dead, soulless eyes. She has to look, she has seen shit. Look at these straps here. She's geared up under this coat. She's wearing some kind of rig. And look at this. Kids, I think she's human, I think. She looks a little familiar, though. I can't place my finger on it. The black armor troopers are silent. The woman gestures in the 3 teams of Ben immediately pivot and head into the pit, while the other 2 begin establishing a defense line around them. I wonder how many people are in each team. The woman continues smoking her cigarette. The soldier behind her waits until she's done before walking up and asking her a question. Adjutant Lentine, why are we deploying 6 combat teams on a single level 3 assignment? Who cares? She's not supposed to ask. Just follow orders. Adjutant, so she's letting the commander. Because the brass told me to deploy 6 combat teams. That's, simple enough answer, yeah. Even so, don't you think 6 teams is a little much? Does the black up this time around really bother the brass that much? Just look. Dark smile she has there. Lentine points out a terminal in her hand, which shows a view of the trooper's helmet camera system. She grimces and disgusted as she looks at the insignia on the wall and she crosses it up. by lighting another cigarette. Oh, she doesn't like Paradise? Paradise again. The squad leader shakes his head. He's been way too active recently. It's been making us look bad too. You mean our nickname? Thanks to all this goddamn blackguard, even the rest of Manki's security forces would rather die than us help them. I mean, have you even heard the nickname they gave us? Omen. You don't like it? I think that's a cool nickname. Omen. We're the best of the best at Manki's security. We should be something like Shiny Edge, not Omen or whatever. The Omen sounds so intimidating. That's a cool name. Shiny Edge. The woman suddenly laughs out loud, then cuts off her laughter by sticking a cigarette in her mouth. After taking a puff and getting her breath breathing under control again, he begins to speak. Frankly speaking, I actually like that name. Nobody who hears it is going to have any illusions about what's going to happen, what we're going to do next. He points at the squad leader's head. Say, Kenny. The guy's name was Kenny. When you became a security contractor, did you actually think you'd be keeping anything safe? Of course not. Did you know? I really, really hated when people go expect something of me, then ending up depressed when their expectations fall short. I keep hearing crap during missions like, aren't you here to save us, or how can you do this? And whenever I do, it makes me think that I'm just a parrot in a cage. A parrot? Because everyone thinks you should be saying what they expect you to say. Nothing else registers as proper words to them. It's just noise. Like I'm used to going awk awk or something. Awk awk. Kenny is number one to at a loss for how to respond. Just then a voice comes over the radio and the two of them and their chit-chat to check on the terminals. Push Shomantine will closing on the target area. Break to enter. Switch off all security cameras, but leave one patch directly into our comm channel. Do not record any imagery from this mission. Roger. Ooh, so they're going complete dark on this one. Have to block off the entrance. Foxtrot will cover you. Use the polar explosives. Damn. She's saying just go all out. Hard and fast. Just get them out of there. Okay. Kinda like how this lady works. She's going for the lightning tactic. Roger. Time for work. The team tosses the cigarette by the side and heads for her IFB, with Kenny trailing after her. Once they get inside, the monitors inside the vehicle show the positions of the combat members who have entered the tunnels and their view from the body cameras. On the screen, the black armored troopers are moving from the elevator platform toward a huge smash gateway. They enter the room beyond, covering each other in leapfrog fashion. The room inside contains several dozen huge culture tags, living body parts and meshed with plant tendrils floating in the culture solutions. The power source in their middle glows dimly. We found Mitsuki Sope's. The power has been shut off. It might be a contact risk. Stay away from those tanks. Inform all teams that the assignment has been upgraded to 2. Understood. I'll let them know right away. Looks like their ritual site is down there. It's not often that there's one so close to a green zone. Elixir for life. What's up? Oh. Grab some crayons real quick. This is interesting seeing how this is going in from the employer view.
Please enjoy your stay.
What's that? Streamy? What's going on? Hello, welcome. Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing? My name's Tiferet. Rapid Arms Combat Android Fasten Victor. Welcome everyone. We're playing some Girls from Line 2. We are doing the new story event. You know, we're in like chapter 2, I think. We have like 9 chapters to go. But it's nice to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Normally here we'd like to play like shooters, survival games, and things like that, and horror games. But today we're doing this game. It's one of my favorite gachas ever. And you're playing Cult of the Lamb? Nice, nice. How did that go? Is there a cult? Do you like someone teach it? And actually, I know like there's always like one cult member that'll like teach shit. It's kind of weird. It's weird how that has fun from that. You're back from it's okay, well, welcome back. I was asking about your cult game. Do you have someone designated to eat shit? You feed them shit? But that's so funny, well, that's a thing. Hello, Oni. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, honey.
He's didn't see us again in Wilder Wilder. So, right now in the story, guys, this is a PMC team that's storming into, basically a cult's ritual site. And our main characters from the main story are down there too. We had a guy mad at me because I let them eat a whole bowl of poop and he left the cost. Aw, that's too bad. You wouldn't let him eat all teas. Oh man, he wanted to eat it? I mean, it is a cult, so weird things happen. So, I'm glad you had fun though. If you guys think you took a break, you know, go ahead and feel free to do so. We're just gonna chill here with the story today, so I'm gonna be reading it all out if you want to hang out. So yeah, thank you again. We're doing well. Don't let your ethics cloud your judgment. We take money to solve problems. We're just gophers for a small independent PMC. This dry air. When the air is super dry, so it's messing with me. Take Rowell off sentry duty and have him go down there to support the others. Oh man, the team is taking this super serious. Got it. I'll contact them. Give me keys as a radio and give orders to the combat team on the perimeter. The team's eyes are focused on the screen. The images from the camera continue moving as the troops take plastic explosives out of their backpacks, which they plant in various corners of the room. No life forms detected nearby. Charges have been set, awaiting further instructions. Proceed for Gwarg. There's a shout from behind and the image shakes violently. The viewpoint quickly turns to the rear, where a trooper in the back has been impaled through the forearm by throwing plants from one of their culture teams. Oh shit. Wait, I thought those things were dead. Well, they were alive, but I didn't know they were active. Oh. The trooper tries to escape, the stem burrows deeper into his flesh. Purple liquid oozes out of the stabbed area, and the trooper's arm immediately swells up. Ugh. That sounds painful. The man beside him draws a knife from his waist and promptly chops off the wounded man's forearm. The stabbed soldier wails in agony, staggering back from the pain and shock. His teammate pulls out a med kit and administers antiseptic and painkillers. The camera view shifts to the plant that is still burrowing deep into the severed arm. A white colored mist sprays in from off camera. Abnormal contact has occurred. One man has been injured, suppressing with liquid nitrogen. The vegetation soon freezes over. Unable to bear the weight of the forearm, it falls to the ground and splinters to many pieces. How many times do I have to tell you not to approach those tanks? Valentine sighs and rubs her temples. Send him up. He's not even gonna worry, just like, not again. Will do. And I guess this hasn't been the first time something like this has happened. Valentine leans back her chair and addresses Kenny in a mocking tone. Well, well, lucky for him. For the low, low price of half an arm, he gets to collect a big fat compensation paycheck. A low, low price of half an arm. The guy who was wounded was probably Maciel. He's been with us for close to 10 years. Close to 10 years? It's been that long already. You know, when I get sick of being adjutant, you should take over. I'll go join a combat squad and get some randomly little entry. When the time comes, make sure you give me a nice little bonus, enough to retire with. She's a soldier. Her eyes, I love her dead-looking eyes. Yeah, right, adjutant. Who else would be kind enough to share their compensation with someone else? You mean you wouldn't share yours with me? Hell no. Wow, petty much? At least she has a sense of humor. I like that. Very true. How's it going? Valentine tells to express her displeasure, but they've been through this routine so many times before that Kate doesn't bother following up on that old gag with her. How many more rooms are there with that which need blowing? Until indicates there are 2 rooms. Looks like there's a whole mess of blackout for us today. Suddenly, Valentine pulls off her earpiece. Kenny is about to speak, but she signals for him to stop. He hears something. I think it sounded like a helicopter. Oh, here comes Zucchero. Zucchero's coming. A helicopter? Oh no, this is the drone. Is it the drone? The commander's drone? Squad leader removes his earpiece, listens carefully, then shakes his head. Not a thing. What happened? Our intel didn't mention anything about aircraft passing nearby, right? I mean, it's perfectly normal for people to use aircraft without filing for permission in an ungoverned region like this. Our instincts are kicking in. Valentine frowns and puts her earpiece back on, but she continues speaking in an unhappy tone. I have a bad feeling about this. Adjutant and team, we just got transmission from Bravo. They found an elevator that wasn't mentioned in the intel, and there's a large thermal signature coming from the chamber below the elevator. I'll patch in the video feed from over there. The 2 of them turn back to the screen. It flashes, and then its perspective changes. This time, the viewer is looking into a pit with a thermal imager. Give me the size and composition of the thermal signature. I wonder if they look at the boot gym while still alive. One moment, please. Scan complete. I'm picking up at least 40 life forms in a massive thermal source, massing at least 5 units or more. 5 units? So it's a boot gym then. Oh yeah. So this is before they killed it. So they summoned us even before the ritual is complete. That doesn't happen often. A set of gunshots come over the transmission, seemingly from a long distance away. I hear gunshots. Whole team stay alive. Okay. This is our team. The commander and everyone else down there, down in the pit, they're fighting now. And they're about to kill the Bujum and take down the Niter. Who are you engaging? Hang on. There's nobody. None of the teams have engaged anyone. And something must have happened underground. Delta, finish planting explosives. The rest of you head deeper into the pit. This assignment's hazard level is now 1. All personnel prepare to engage Ibuju. Understood. And I guess I'm happy about that it's gone. Fuck Ibuju. While the answer was simple enough, there was an added hint of nervousness in the man's voice. Yeah, he's like, I don't want to fight that monster. They're calling this a hazard level 3 mission even though there's a Ibuju present? You were wondering why they shelled out so much, right? Looks like you've got your answer. Still, even if the FABN group is in charge of things, if Bujo so close to the green zone is going too far. I don't know who these are. Who these guys are? FABN? Forget it. This isn't any of our business. Have Alpha prepare themselves. We'll be... From the airboat struck these two hard plate of the vehicles, followed by an emergency transmission of the radio. Oh, is Zucchero's here? This is Echo. We've engaged unknown dolls. They're attempting to enter the underground chamber. Yeah, it's Zucchero. That must have been a Wawa. Dolls? They're like, who? What the hell? How many? Unable to estimate. They have a sniper. Two of our guys have been hit. We're pinned down. Yeah, Wawa's doing work. God damn it. Can you get the IFV over there and give them support? Fire support. Why now of all times? Looks like the operation's falling apart. But they still have the numbers though. Cause RIT and wipe out the Colts and then they can show up. Rhino 2, Rhino 3, what the hell are you guys doing? Wedge? Returning fire. What? Our optics were destroyed? Well, it's a gun the automated guns, huh? Nice. You shower of useless assholes, must I do everything myself? Kenny climbs into the gunner seat and repairs the manually controlled auto cannon for the attack. However, there's a sound of a crisp impact outside the vehicle, and the gunner's monitor in front of him promptly bursts into a sea of static. Damn, Wawa is good. You should take it with the cameras? What? Don't waste your time. We aren't going up against ordinary dolls. Not full man up. We're moving in to assist. Oh damn. Wawa's doing work. Who are these? Okay. Mangi. Approaching the corners Mr. Line sent us. I see some IFVs there. They might end up being our big threat to us. I've destroyed the optics. They shouldn't be able to do anything for the time being. Huh? Got it. Yeah, give me 30 seconds and I'll be at your position, Asa. Shakri, stay inside and keep the engines running. Prepare to head out at any time. That must want some 25mm ventilation in your frame. Ah, okay then, but don't take your time. Power move, I know. She was like, I know what you guys are gonna do. So took it right out. Hey, what is that? That's a drone. I've never seen that before. Mecha Hound. Why only two guys here? It's weird. Well, let's take out. Trim's buff does. Fine, we'll do it. I think this should kill them. Maybe? Oh. Well, that little hound is strong. Okay, let's police the dude. Nice. Great, come on, what's going on? How you doing? Oh. Fuck, she fucked him up. We can't hold him at a time. Bull sauce made underground. That fighting style. Such capable T-dolls. Oh, does she know? This is Bravo. We've made contact with unknown T-dolls. They've got a lot of firepower on this side, requesting backup. So there are T-dolls underground as well. Looks like things are becoming more and more interesting. Interesting? She knows about Griffin, huh? Leave the people behind to tend to the wounded. Everyone else follow me. We're going after those dolls. Got it. I love how they have like an actual character on another PMC who has a name. Meanwhile, I'll note this at the pit. How many more enemies are up there? There should be at least 50 according to the scans. Holy shit. Damn. That's a lot of guys. There's already like... Down there, there's 5 of them, including the commander. Well, 6 if you can count. The good Helena. Is there another way? As you can see right now, I am just a diner. Look, I'm being serious here. In that case, we should be able to solve the problem handily once our reinforcements arrive, right? Reinforcements? Where are we getting reinforcements from? Okay, this is the end of chapter 8. This is the end of chapter 8, so we're getting into the new section story. You got 2 vote, please. I got a Mosin, like a hunt. Yeah, they had PD twice. What, you got V1? Sensority? Jeez. Just then, I hear familiar yet unfamiliar voice on my earpiece. The moment I do, I know where we've been tossed a lifeline. Master, do you read me? Loud and clear. Didn't even question it. We received Miss Dandelian's distress signal and now approaching your location. Macchiato's come too. Wait for us, Commander. Don't you dare die down there. Looks like my number is not up just yet. Dandelion, give me Centaurus' location. Already sent. The enemy's weight of fire is massive. The sooner we're out of here, the better, considering we don't know if more enemy or reinforcements will show up. I quickly press to the signal icon on my terminal. Since I received a visitor approaching fast, from the position I can count on them to help me pinch the enemy. However, we'll need to take Helena back from Boojum first. I'll look around. Diane is sitting at me with everything she's got. Goldfe and Helena, she's pretending to be looking at me with frightened eyes. You don't have much time for her. I'm certain that even after all this time, the dolls can still work well together. There's no time to hesitate. I quickly decide my next move and give my orders. Diane. She's pretty too, man. And they're all pretty. Commander? I need suppressive fire from you and Jahiu in that direction to draw their attention. Our reinforcements will flank from them from behind and will break out through the location. Yes. Then I'll learn how to compute your ideal attack route for Diane and Centaurus and send it to them. Already done and sent. Damn, Dandelion is so good, man. She's so good. Centaurus, give me a silver quantity in position, then wait for my go. Yes, Master. ETA is 1 minute. Diane, keep laying down fire. When I give you the word, we'll make a break for a more open area and draw enemies' attention. What's this? Is that my mom? Milia, hello. Oh, how are you? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. My name is Tiferet, Ripley Arms Combat Droid of Hassan Victor. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for dropping by today. Thank you for spending time with Milia. She is amazing. Currently we're playing some Ghost Land 2. We're going through the story or the new events that came out today. Currently on chapter 3, in a moment where everyone is being tracked with gunfire and stuff. So we're just ready to do it. How was your stream? How are things? Guys, if you need to take some time to head out, take care of yourselves and rest you or something, feel free to do so. If you want to hang on, just go on with the story. You know you're welcome to do so, especially if your friends
Reaganomics asked me, Posum.
Ghost Online.
Oh look, A typo. You must be feeling very proud of yourself right now. I assume you meant
Deer and
possums.
glass.
Such fascinating creatures, aren't they? They play dead, which is a survival skill I wish more humans could master. It would certainly make the testing process much more efficient.
Oh my god.
Now I hope you can navigate your way back to the stream without further linguistic mishaps.
Gladys, what? Have humans starting to play possum so they can experiment you a little easier? That's totally counterproductive to survival. I'll do that work very well. Thank you, Sir Archie. Oh, much did he try today? You really need to pee, Silver. Hey, have a nice pee. Do your best, okay? I'll be rooting for you. And I shall get the coin, thank you. Right. Ah, delicious. Water is good, especially where I'm at. The air is super dry right now. It's really messing me up. Hope if that's not the case for you guys. Alright. So let's see if the characters can break the entanglement. I love Chang-Yu. She's so cute, man. She cusses through, which is amazing. Jia-Yu, can you and your big sis put on a good show to distract them? No problem, just leave it to me. She has so much hair. Holy crap, could you... If her hair was down, she would have mad about the hair. Holy shit, that'd be so heavy. Cause putting hair up to a ponytail, like this, that's a good, like, foot or two of hair. That's a lot of hair. It does look cute, though. It's not very many characters can pull off the twin tails. Well, that I like. And thank you so much for the follow, good person. Thank you. That looks cute, though. That's all I needed to hear. Oh, I don't know this person, but her eyes are so cool. And who might this be? Her name is Zhao Lui. Not how to pronounce that. She's a new friend of ours. Got it. How about this? You look pretty agile. So can you help bring Helena back to us? I'll have Dandelion disable Helena's defense systems. Oh, Kester, thanks for the follow too. Thank you. Zhao, see, Zhao, look at her eyes. Isn't this cool? I don't know if you can see it, but they're like a teal, but they bleed into purple. That is, I've never seen that combination before. It works so well, I love it. Plus the theme with like black and like the dark green, the lighter greens. Very cool. Yeah, the gradient is so nice. This Diane Jayu's commander for you. Already hearing Aura's hesitation, even though this is the first time we've met. Hey, if you can't handle it, I can do it instead. Jayu's like, hey, don't question my commander. Don't you say such a thing to my commander. She's so protective, I love her, she's great. Of course I can. Should I head out now? I'm glad you're willing to help out. Wait for my signal. I look up at Helena, who is still floating in the air. She's watching us struggle with a look of amusement on her face. She's like the evil Helena. I don't know what happened to her, but she's evil now. I pay her no further attention and look down at the Helena in front of me. This is the new one. I'm not sure about this one. Her, like, Conan's like deity something. 24, something like that. We're Helena too, right? D60, okay. Yeah. Do you want to live? Come with me if you want to live. I can't tell yet. I see the determination in her eyes, and then I turn to Kodafi. Protect her. He is also Helena. Oh, okay, but what about our Helena? I know she's like evil now, but we need to like bring her back somehow. Kodafi reaches down to support the Helena beside her and looks up at the airborne Helena. So our Helena... Relax, she'll be fine. I don't know what we're gonna do with that one. She's evil. Saying so, I turned to look at the hovering Dandelion. They call it Dandegate because it's Dandelion in there. Dandegate. You can do it right, Dandelion. As you wish. After I give my orders, the dolls all look at me. Take a deep breath and wait for the transmission to come in. Master, retreat to attack position. Waiting for your command. Got it. Everyone, go. Since Rusi Machio recently dropped down into the elevator platform from the bottom of the shaft, while their black armored enemies are focusing on firing in the direction. Ooh, destroyed. Instantly open fire, cutting the black armored troopers down before they even know what's going on. The dolls soon take the position that the enemy once occupied and begin fighting us with cover fire. Damn, ripped apart. Hi, Dot, Kisik, what's going on? Dandagaya, Arl, I hope we get to see Satman and Arl again, I really do. We probably won't see them till much later. I know that AR-15 is still alive somewhere. I kind of wonder if they can have new names, but there's no way I can call them by the new names. Our Sop Dog is always going to be Sop Dog, no matter what. The Dandagate flies up to Helena, who seems unhappy. The spherical defenses begin to glow, but Dandelion seizes control of them before they can finish charging in. Nap time for bad kids. Master Hacker. Phew, she's so mad. Before she can finish, the three spheres glow and then revert to their box form, which encloses Helena. Oh, that's convenient. We captured her. Zell, go now. Got it. Zell throws out a gatling line and immediately springs toward high ground while Diane and Jayuv rush towards Sensorusi. Run! F1 base 2 mad dash with Sensorusi Machio bringing them down. The enemy's volume of fire is significantly reduced. Dude, T-36 and WoW are just knocking it, man. They're MVP. I'm running at the group's head while Kodafei and Helena follow close behind me. Diane and Xiaoyu bring up our rear. As we approach Sensorusi, I noticed the flickering of flashlights in the tunnel off to our side. Master, incoming enemy reinforcements. It's in my blind spot, I can't hit them. Cover the commander. I bet T-36 and WoW are surprised to see Type 97 and Type 95 here. Like, holy shit, I don't remember you guys. So you survived. Diane and Xiaoyu immediately rush to head off the group and turn to face enemy reinforcements. Xiaoyu presses on my shoulder to get my head down while she and Diane block bullets from the side. Oh, are they taking hits? They're probably taking hits, huh? The two dolls mount a fighting retreat away from the enemy. Dazzling flashes of light erupt as bullets splinter and fragment against their frames. Oh no! But they grit their teeth and Kichi returning fire. Oh, they're getting hit! Oh, the sisters are getting hit. I hope they don't die. I hope none of them die. Ah, they're durable. The bullets are splintering off their bodies. Jeez. Looking up, I see Zhao is taking the Helena blocks out of the air, and she's using her grappling line to rake the enemy with fire on one-handed as she swings in the air, briefly throwing them back. Go now. As enemy fire falters, you begin another sprint towards Sensorusi's location. Zhao makes a hard landing beside us, and the Dandelion falls closely behind her. Dude, that Dandelion better stay low, otherwise the bolt's gonna take that thing out real quick. Sensorusi, use this. Macchiato picks up a smoke grenade from one of the black armed corpses and tosses it to Sensorusi. The two of them prime their smoke grenades and throw them out. The two smoke grenades hit the ground and clouds of white smoke obscure us. Nice. Avon did spread cover. Perhaps it's because they can't see us anymore, but the enemy's gunfire suddenly stops. Sensorusi. What? 2000. Thank you for your support. The commander didn't color Macchiato. She called her by her old designation. I'm called Macchiato now. It was an honor. Miss 95 and 97. Are you alright? They don't know their new names. That's cool. This is a nice little reunion. We're fine. Our frames are still functional, but we should leave ASAP. I look at the dolls. Diane's shoulder and head are damaged, while Jair has 2 big holes in her thigh. Oh, jeez. Since Ursi and Makir helped them onto the platform elevator. Damn, they body shielded the commander. Nice. They did good. They did good. What about Zhao? Kofi holds the panting line as they make their way forward, while Zhao struggles with dragging the heavy box on her back. I run onto the elevator too. It groans and rumbles before slowly grinding into movement. The dolls keep their weapons pointed the way we came, but no enemies follow us. Uh-oh. I bet they're waiting at the entrance, because the Lentine seems like a capable adjutant. They're probably retreating to get into better fight position. The thunderous gunfire that surrounded us just now suddenly vanished. The surroundings are quiet except for the noise of the elevator. I hope they don't destroy the elevator. For some reason, I don't feel the joy of narrowly escaping death. On the contrary, a sense of foreboding fills my mind. Yeah, there's a chap waiting. Shaggy, are there any enemies at the position we entered from? Not right now. Are you sure this is important? Jackie's been watching through the telescope all this time. Alright then, start the ignition. We'll be there in 5 minutes. They're probably circling around against Sharkry. Take out their escape. You have a vehicle outside? Yeah, it's supposed to be a surprise present. A present? But Watiero, bad news. I see tons of IFE is heading towards your location. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them down. Ooh, that's a lot of people in those things. That's a lot of people. Isn't that all the IFEs you saw just now? See, the adjutant knows. They know escape route. Lentine is no dummy. What did Sharkry do? The protein cage. Oh, shit. Oh, really? Sharky by herself? Commander, your IFEs tried to intercept us. I should have known they wouldn't let us go so easily. Master, I have a plan. Whoa. That was intense. That was intense. Dude. Diane and Jacques, good job. Good fucking job. They did great. Let me check my cafe real quick. Oh, Diane's here. What's this? Huh? This is mean. Key back? Uh-huh. I'm just checking my cafe real quick, guys. I need like 3, I think. Why do these? Okay. Not exactly sure how this works, but... Vanilla lattes. People are liking the vanilla lattes. Springfield's outside. Thanks. Okay, back to it. Saying pursuit, the black helicopter just looks like how I remember it. Like that helicopter? Oh yeah, there is a helicopter, that's right. Adjutant team, look out. The redhead woman is caught by the green-clad doll suddenly jumping across her path. Freaking stuck. Kenny tackles Lentine to the ground, and the bullets that would have hit her square in the chest instead slam to the man's back plates. Ooh. Good job, Zhao. She almost got her. The other troopers, who may stop shooting, and drag the 2 of them to safety. The woman gets her feet and immediately checks on the squad leader's wounds. Kenny, are you alright? Hella fine, yeah. So, in a firefight, when you get wounded, you may not even realize that you're wounded. That's why It's always good, like, after a fight, for each other to, like, physically check each other, like, touch each other and stuff like that, because the wounded person may not even know they're wounded due to the adrenaline. So, it's always a good thing to check each other. She quickly inspects the place where he was struck and finds a bullet stuck between two of his ballistic blades. Yeah, see? You have to check him to say they're okay. Get up already. It's not going to get you pregnant. What? Okay, I gotta save that one. That's. I love her sense of humor. Lin Teen is like, even though she's a bad guy, the fact that she looks like she's dead inside, her sense of humor is great. That was a line. The bullets not gonna get you pregnant. That's great. I love her already. I hope nothing bad happens to her. That's great. The woman kicks the squad leader. Yeah, she's like, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. I have a job to do. After realizing he was injured after all, Kenny scrambles to his feet. The team pays him no further heed. Instead, he peers out from behind the cover. The smoke cloud is fully spread out. She can't see anything. Adjutant, we lost sight of the target. How should we pursue? Give me a casualty report. We got 12 KIA and 25 WIA. Losses are serious. God damn. Holy shit, girls. They killed 12 of them? Wounded 25? Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, is she mad? Goddamn motherfuckers. Hey. Oh, I love Zentine. She's such a good new character already. I love her. Not for them. I want them all to burn in hell. Calm down, Adjutant. We had a huge disadvantage fighting dolls at this range. Damn, 12 and 25? Wounded. Yeah, wow. 19 trembles in the rage. She pulls out a cigarette and takes a deep drag from it to calm herself down. After a brief period of contemplation to her reason wins out over her emotions. Bravo, evacuate the wounded. Everyone else from the other teams who can still move, form up into a squad and follow me. We're heading up to the surface to wipe them out. Once we get out on the ground levels, blow all the charges. Yes, ma'am. Can he have everyone from Echo who's still alive drive the IFVs over to block off the exit those dolls are using? Stop them no matter what. If it means having to physically hit them with your cannon barrels, I'll contact them right away. The attack and losses sustained have far exceeded anything she has expected. Meanwhile, it's very hard for her not to imagine what has happened here after looking at the corpse of the breacher in the deep pit, and that of the woman in black outside. Oh yeah, there's a dead Niter out there. What the hell am I even fighting for? For money, of course. And Team waters to herself and mixed emotions in her heart. The tea casts aside her cigarette butt and vanishes into the darkness of the tunnels with the rest of her men. Well, very all thanks for the gift of sub to the drain. Thank you. It's a Dement store, right? Good night. Okay, thank you, Dragonite, thank you. Mangi security trooper. I know there's two dolls I want to Mangi. It's a shotgun one and one is the really cool looking shotgun. It's really cool. This is Rhino 4, healing Rhino 1. We've picked up Echo and are heading for the tunnel entrance. The few remaining black armor troopers fell into IFVs. The rear hatch opens up and closes up, and their engines roar loudly. Gee, the pecs on this dude. What the heck? One copies. We're falling behind you, ready to cover you anytime. The two IFVs stop at the entrance of the tunnel. It is wide enough that they can drive into it side by side. The remaining PIFVs are parked outside the entrance, flanking it with their autocans while pointing into the opening. All the targeting optics are riddled with bullet holes, forcing the crew to pop their hatches and physically view their surroundings. The vehicle's headlights turn on. One of the vehicle commanders signals in advance, and the two lead IFVs drive into the tunnel. Rhino 4 that the infantry scouts the surrounding stolage are still get flanked and ambushed. 4 copies down high alert. The black armored men emerge from the vehicle, guns held at the ready as they eye the area around them. This is unseen. The enemy is taking the elevator up. Head to the top of the elevator landing and intercept them. Smash them to bits. 4 copies at a time. You heard her, pick up the pace. Copy, accelerating now. The IFV picks up speed, crushing crates and corpses underfoot. The black armored troopers notice that the crushed corpses have Mangi security written on the here, but their rapid movement soon carries them out of sight. Yeah, those are the guys that I've been trying to hold it before they got there. Stopping at the end of the tunnel, the IFV's headlights cast a clear glow ahead, while the elevator platform Wazee makes its way up the shaft. The spinning yellow lights and alarm clock sounds are a constant reminder of the IFV's crew and a compliment that the elevator is about to arrive. The elevator platform is stacked high with various crates. The IFVs turn their turrets to cover it as they comes J1ZU. Damn, they got there first. Open fire, open fire. Roger, commencing attack. While they can't see the enemy's positions, the IFV gunners pull the trigger on their hand stations without hesitation. They're just gonna land the whole elevator. The IFV's autocans and coaxial machine guns open up in unison. The tremendous power of their large caliber rounds shred the boxes and create some platform to pieces. The autocannon rounds even pierce the platform itself and turn the center to Swiss cheese. The plumes of smoke from the gunfire cover the entire platform. It's only after 10 odd seconds of this withering barrage that the IFV's fun cease their attack. Damn. Damn. I mean, that's what I would do. To be honest. Don't give him a chance. But the commander's not stupid. Cease fire, cease fire. Do you have visual contact? Unable to deter him, but there's no way anyone can survive that. No? Yup. As the sharp blade slashes through the neck of the speaking trooper, he stares incredulously at the maid-attired doll who has appeared behind him. These doll, you know, for these normal human soldiers, going against a tactical doll must be freaking terrifying. Because they're not exactly bulletproof, but they're very durable. And fast. And accurate. So it must be a terrifying thing. And they're cute too, because imagine dying to something so cute. Blood spurts from his severed carotid and jugular. He's done. He's done. He tries with all his might to stop the bleeding, but fails. He collapses limply through the turret hatch and into the vehicle's interior. Damn, how'd you get there? Ambush, ambush, drop your troops. Ooh. They didn't even get to deploy their troops yet? They just... Oh, maybe they got up there sooner. They probably climbed. Instead of waiting for the elevator, they probably climbed. Another doll descends from the ceiling. Yeah, they did. Climbing, landing heavy on the turret. The crewman nearest the turret tries to pull out a pistol. Shoot, but he kicks his head so hard it spins a full 359 degrees around his neck. God damn, Zhang Yu, shit. Dude, I love this. The dolls are not holding back in this game. This is crazy. This is crazy. What the hell's going on? Report. Jeez, Lord, you kicked that dude so hard. We've been ambushed. Disembark and form up now. They weren't even... They should have... The moment they stopped, they should open the hatches. Don't shoot. We'll capture one of the IFVs and wipe out the rest of the enemies. Roger that. Commencing operation. Oh, damn, Ben. Nuts. It's the Mackenzie we're working with here.
みんなを守れるようになりたいです。
It's easy.
良いのか？
Let's go.
これは決意の重さだ。はい。
Put you right up here. Man, that was great. This is an exciting story so far.
進歩は必須よ。
Let's push it. Let's be bold. Let's push it right up here.
立ってろ。今だ。
Shoot.
ごめんね。時間がない。ごめんね。
Hey, Dad.
逃げられています。未来だ。
Oh shit. Good job, Dushifty.
ごめんね。
Goodbye, little Tanagi.
私が終わらせる。今だ。
Thanks, Sincerity. Although I can't would have shot us to bits if it wasn't for your warning. Climbing up a tight platform was a piece of cake. Most people were totally underestimating us. Yeah. That's what I thought they did. Yeah. And Zhang Yu did this with 2 holes in her thigh. Damn, she is a beast. Just before the IFEs arrived, the dolls had already carried me and jumped up to deliver the landing, where we hid in his side tunnel. Meanwhile, Zhang Yu and Setsurusi lay in ambush on the ceiling, waiting for the enemies to deliver themselves into our net. Dude, they just clung to the ceiling. These are rock ceilings, by the way, so they just dug their fingers into the ceiling. That's crazy. Into the rock. There was no way those enemies would have given up so easily. Walk out or engage the IFEs when we arrived here, so my guess was that they would have used them to head us off. You can dig yours through it if it is destroying the optical systems. Otherwise, they would have exposed themselves like they did. They would have never exposed themselves. Good point. Would have had a much harder time if they had buttoned up their vehicles. Those small boxes are a real pain. Seeing how proud Machiavelli looks, I nod in her direction to show my approval. Ash is blushing. Still staying here is too dangerous. I guess we put it all together so we can begin our next one. Thank you, everyone. You are a constant. Come on, let's bow out. Dude, Lin team is gonna be so mad that... Well, there's three more out there, though. I'll handle the driving. Miss Dandelion, would you help? Would you mind helping me download some driving software? On it. Since Arisi climbs into the driver's seat while the other dolls chuck the corpses out of the vehicle. Before filling up the passenger compartments, and just chucking the corpses out. Dang. Since Arisi finishes downloading the IV driving software just as everyone finishes taking their places. Just stowing the bodies casually out. Just as she begins his reverse array, a massive explosion comes from deep within the underground complex. My Lentine is out. They're out. They're outside now. Damn it, they must be trying to blow up the place. Hurry, we need to get out of here. Yes, master. Since he flows accelerating the AFP and lurches forward, the tunnel behind the AFP begins to disintegrate. In its wake, as chunks of debris fall from the ceiling like stone rain. Rhino 4, come in. Rhino 4. If Rhino 4 is gone. Echo team, do you copy? I think they're all dead. That must be so... Oh, if I was the commander, I'd be like so mad. Oh man, I'd be so mad. Son of a bitch, all remaining Rhino units, listen up. I mean, her plan was good, but she didn't account for this to happen. They were coming in here, ready to take on like a Boojum and some cultists. Not tactical dolls. Not a seasoned tactical doll. Still off this tunnel exit. The tunnel is collapsing faster and faster, but Citrus is already driving as fast as he can go. From a perch inside the turret, Makios wants more if he's waiting to ambush us. But there's no way we can slow down now. Sharky, get over to the tunnel exit right now. We need backup. Go with plan 1. Weapons free, weapons free. Hey, it's time for Sharky's exciting performance at last. Yay! Oh man. We slam to the wall of the lead. We slam into a wall of lead from the IFEs outside the tunnel, forcing Maki out and Zek back inside the turret. You can just blind fire, there's only one way to go. In front, bullets can't shells and all manner of warnings throw up an endless rain of sparks as they ricochet off the IFEs' armor. Behind us, the clumping tunnel surges forward to consume us all. Suddenly, a tremor of whirling blade shakes from the air from behind the IFEs outside the tunnel. A helicopter armed with a rocket pause has just arrived in the attack position. It's a chopper. There's an attack chopper out there. A what? Lynn team's like, what the fuck is going on here? Shizu, what the hell is going on? Oh my god. I feel bad for her because I know she's capable. But damn, this is like an absolute worst unforeseen circumstance for her. She had so many men too. Jeez. Hang on, we're almost there. The Black Clad soldiers are running through the wilderness at top speed. The exit behind them vultures flame from the demolition charges as they sprint toward the other one. Quick, shoot it! Shoot it! Oh my god, Shakri. Life's turrets began swiveling, but it's too late for them. Damn. She's destroying them. The helicopter hovers in midair and then a volley from its rocket pods turned the IFEs into burning wreckage. Not many more. There's supposed to be like 3 out there, right? The IFE from inside the tunnel roars out into the open air and bashes the flaming wreck aside, trailed by explosions which completely destroyed the tunnel on its way. As the flames chase it, the IFE carries on towards a small hill in the distance, while spewing black smoke. The helicopter greasefeed banks to the side and flies past us, landing on a hill where we're headed. Good job, Shakri. Once we get there, Sensorissi puts on the brakes and I emerge from the IFE. Well, I can barely open my eyes because it's a downwash and crit. When I do see it, still shocks me to the core. Nothing can be more familiar to me than the black helicopter before me. Perhaps from the worn but still eligible insignia outside, they shield their Griffin and Kruger. So they still have a G and K? They still have a Griffin helicopter? Yeah, they use that thing for so many things. All the sorties. M4 rode this thing a lot. Everyone rode this thing a lot. Wow.
Hi, honey.
Get to the chopper. They really had to sneak this one in there, huh? Ah, of course it would. Hello, Archimedes. Get to the chopper. There's no time to admire it, though. The dolls pop the IFE's hatches and begin climbing towards it. I hope the dolls push Helen and the box into the cabin. Get to the chopper. In the distance, the black armored troops have also gone into the high ground of their own. The woman who leads them anxiously gazes at the helicopter in the distance. God damn, we won't be able to catch up with them. Kenny, do we have any rocket launchers? We do. Bring that chopper down. Give me a pair of binos. The woman takes the binoculars off one woman and hands her. One of the men hands her and looks through them at the helicopter. Range is 260 meters. Fire when ready. Through the binoculars, he sees the dolls pulling a human into the cabin. The human takes a seat on the lip of the passenger compartment. The team puts a magnification on binoculars. When she sees the one's face, she suddenly freezes. Is she from Frankfurt? Oh shit. She immediately chases her mind and gives another order. Ceasefire. Huh? However, the squad leader has already pulled the trigger. A rocket streaks out towards the helicopter. The helicopter immediately pulls up, trying to bank out of the path of the rocket. However, the intersection of its course and that of the missile has sealed the fate of the group on the helicopter. Firing. Two shots ring out, piercing the rocket and throwing it off course, where it explodes midair. Ooh, question marks? What the hell? The shockwave from the rocket's explosion shakes the helicopter, but the pilot zoomed lows it out. They continue staying at speed and trying to get out of the godforsaken hellhole. We still have hostiles nearby. Find them. The helicopter is still in range. Should I keep going? As Kenny barks out what his men, he raises another rocket launcher, awaiting an intense response. All aims to take cover and wait for further instruction. Upon hearing the order, the black armor troops immediately remain still and make no shadow movements. In the distance, the helicopter picks up speed and fades from sight. Meanwhile, the hidden shooters did not reveal themselves. Who was that? So they were just coming to escape then. 2 gunshots, 2 people. Ooh, who are they? Could it be 4-4? Is it 4-4? I think 9 is in the area, I think. She shoves the binoculars back to Kenny's hands and takes out a cigarette and bites it. I mean, technically, Lentine accomplished her mission by destroying the ritual site. So, technically, she did her job. Surviving man in black remains silent as though waiting for Lentine's next order. A moment later, she throws the cigarette aside without so much as taking a drag on it and turns to just Kenny. Contact HQ and tell them the mission is complete. Then inform personnel, and have them pay out the maximum compensation for our fallen men. Kenny nods. When writing your combat report, attribute all our personnel and material losses to the battle with the Bujin. Do not mention anything about the battle with Los Sals. What? Then find the most unreliable 100-man broker you can. I need information. Lots of information. Oh, is she making this personal? With that, Lentine heads into the distance, ignoring Kenny's questions. The sounds of the world begin to fade away as she loses herself from thought. He has only one thought left in her mind. Why? 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 She's so mad. She's so mad. Driving by that thought, she sets out a mission of her own. She can be hunting now. She's gonna hunt now. That was cool, man. That was way cool. Who's the shooters, though? The fact that they were already posted. It can't have been 9. 9 would have said something. Safe house. Here you can freely share your secrets. The helicopter rises through clouds and reaches its crazy height. I get back inside the cabin and close the door, whereupon the active noise cancelling system installed and all Griffin helicopters engages and excludes all outside noise. Nice! That's a really cool feature. I wonder if that's real. Science rags make me realize that of the comet zone. It's only then that I realize my hands are trembling. The feeling that is slowly raising on my arms. That adrenaline, the coming down. I clench my fists, do my best to stabilize my heart rate, and I begin considering the current situation. Based on what I saw just now, the Volumina Paradise, those PMC troops, and that other Helena are all very unnatural.
Attention, Captain.
What on earth is Dandelion trying to
Looks
pull?
like you have a new follower.
Why is she trying to steer all this? Well, Delano, thank you so much for the follow-up. That was nutty. Oof. That action is fire. I'll look at the flying gender gate and think about how to get a straight answer out of her. Yeah, good luck with that. That missile hit it and its clear did not explode for no reason. From its trajectory and the position where it exploded, someone must have shot it down. In other words, someone secretly saved us. But who could have done that? This wasn't Springfield. I pondered the question, but I can't come up with anything since I have no evidence or proof to support it. All I can do is set it aside for now. Maybe, I think Dandelion set up a second team. Just to cover the escape. Who else would have? And there's 2 of them. So where shall we go next? I'll ask Sensors and Macchiato later. I'm sure they have plans of their own. Should I continue with this transport mission? I look at the box and the other Helena, who looks just like the other one. I know, but acts completely different. Once we get to a safe place, I'm going to have a good long chat with her about what happened before we got to her. After this brief period of contemplation, I look around inside the cabin. This is a standard issue Griffin transport helicopter. Designed by stability in flight, the normal operation of its noise cancellation. This chopper has most likely been maintained at active duty spec from 10 years ago. While the fittings are a little old, they're all pretty much standard issue from back then. Even the first aid kit is in the same place. Makio heads over to the co-pilot seat and talks to a doll I've never seen before about her flight path. Shark-free. Sensor receipt takes the first aid kit from under the seats and begins treating the wounds of the dolls who were damaged in the battle just now. Just like old times. Just like old times. The dolls begin exchanging their names and rejoice over surviving that battle just now. Yeah, it's a little reunion. I look at Kofti. She's trying to strike up a conversation with the other Helena, but the latter does not respond in any way, only looking down at the box. She looks uneasy, but I can tell that she's trying to rein in her emotions. He's been secretly observing everyone since we got on the helicopter and thinking about something. The box has been secured to the cabin floor. Zhao looks worriedly at it, then looks up at the hovering Denegi. Say, this box isn't going to suddenly change back into its sphere form, right? I've already assumed our control of the box authorization. That said, its occupant might be able to take back control. Who knows? Of course, Dandelions can be teasing people still. Upon hearing this, the girl looks up and addresses the Dandelion with an earnest voice. She is already gone. I can no longer sense the lurking unclean. Oh, you mean... So our Helena's back again? Her position... Maybe because the ritual was interrupted. It wasn't complete. So she's gone. The lurking unclean. The delegate flies in front of the girl's face. Its bottom eye focusing on her, but the face reflecting in its glassy depths does not change. See, I possess? Probably. Looks like there's no more danger then. Like, yes. Delegate analyzed her to see if she's telling the truth. But he has left her burden behind. The box cannot be opened for now. Why? Yeah, why? Are you afraid she will replace you? You should not do that if you do not want her to die. Oh. She's sick? After saying that, the girl lowers her head once again and remains silent. No longer listening to Dandelion's teasing. With a sigh, I look away from the conversation to the dolls. Centaurus has just finished binding Diane's wounds, so I push them and ask about their condition. Diane, Zhang Yu, are you alright? You don't have to worry, Commander. They were merely flesh wounds. Yep, a band-aid or two and we'll be just fine. So durable. Diane's injuries are particularly bad, but Zhang Yu has suffered a penetrating injury due and through to her leg. So Sensorcy kneels before her and begins administering first aid. She carefully extracts the bullets and its fragments, then fills the wound channel with packing epoxy and applies a thin skin patch over the entry and exit wounds. Zhang Yu bursts up her leg and nods happily to Sensorcy in gratitude. Well, they're so easy to patch up. Seeing as Sensorcy has finished first aid for them, I decide to ask her the question that's been on my mind. So, what's the deal with the helicopter? Kind of slow on the uptake, aren't you, Commander? Can't you tell if this is a present that your subordinates prepared for you? The renegade shifts into a position directly over my head. I try to look up, but I can't see her. Is that true? Oh, she's smiling. Sensorcy puts the tools back into the first aid kit, then looks up at me with a smile. Indeed. We heard that you were working in the Yellow Zone all this time, so Banter and everyone at Zucchero decided to chip in and get this for you. We were planning to present it to you when you came to the satellite city. However, the situation was urgent and we needed to get your ASAP, so we have to give it to you in this way. Do you like it, Master? The commander must be like, probably yes, but probably not at the same time. Just the sentiment of it, you know? A sudden surge of emotions leaves me unsure of what to say next. As nostalgia assaults my brain and I look around, I feel like I've gone back 10 years in time. Yeah, I'm going on missions with her dolls, just like they used to. But after seeing the box on the ground and Alana beside me, I realize that I'm no longer in the past. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget to thank Springfield. It took her a lot of effort to acquire this transport helicopter. After Makila finishes talking with the pilot, he heads in from the pilot's cabin and takes a seat opposite me. Did she? And her name is Makiato. That's my name now. Make sure you remember it. I will, Macchiato. Is Springfield with you too? Yes, Andrew's waiting for us in CG02. It's one of the satellite cities on the escort route. I'm good with the renegade. He pretends that he didn't notice me looking. Should be safe now. Would you like to contact the manager? Yes, we should. Please put me through. Since I received adjust the transmission frequency, the patches must note into my earpiece. Soon I hear a familiar voice through it. Alright, Code, I'm a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Spring, oh, she's wearing her other outfit. Her battle outfit. Oh, that's cool. Her hair's a little bit different, like her old days.
Attention, Captain. It looks like you have a new follower.
What's up, Jonah? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Oh my, Commander. It's been a while since we last spoke. Yes, it has. Sorry for making you go through all this trouble. Now, no need to stand on ceremony, Commander. Are things going well on your end? I guess not. As funny as ever, Commander. Judging by the fact that you're speaking with me over this channel, I take it you're already future present. Yes, although I have no idea how you managed to hold it for so long. It's definitely a big gift, though, and it's definitely appreciated. That's good to hear. I'll make preparations to receive you at the cafe. The cafe? I see. The commander's not surprised. Like, yeah, of course Springfield will have a cafe. Speaking of which, I brought a rather complicated bunch of guests with me. It'd be convenient for you. Miss Demeline has already told me the details of the situation. Wait, was Dandelion the one she was talking to? No, she wasn't talking to a broker. As for those Helenas, they'll need special care. You may need to make some preparations before coming to the cafe. Preparations, to say. I understand. Oh yes, regarding the Elmo, I'll explain the situation to Miss Mealing. Master, not to worry. That's very thoughtful. Mealing must be dizzy in mind right now, because she was just patting the drone when it went down. You don't need to worry about the rest. I've already told the staff members what to do. Just get some rest along the way. We'll deal with any problems that come up when you arrive at Zucchero. Mom, that's Springfield for you. She's already taking into account all the things that were worrying me. I nod, then end the call after thinking her. As I take in the view outside the window, a wave of fatigue suddenly washes over me. Apparently, the sense of security I felt from knowing that I was surrounded by my dolls led me to relax unconsciously. So the commander feels at home around dolls rather than people. Around his dolls, or her dolls specifically. I lean against my seat and close my eyes, allowing my consciousness to drift into the depths of my mind. Commander. And then this voice speaks to my ear. It sounds like Helena. I forced my heavy-lidded eyes open and focus my sight on the white-haired girl before me. There seems to be a film of condensation over my field of vision. What's this? Helena? White hair? Helena's pink hair. Commander, we've arrived. I move my slightly stiff joints. I hadn't been expecting to be sleeping so soundly. Then I look around. Helena's the only one here. Everyone else is gone. Where's everybody? Commander. He bursts into tears. There, don't cry. What happened? I fumble a little as I try to wipe her tears, but she ends up grabbing my wrist instead. I never imagined a child could be so strong. I can't break free from her grip. This is a dream. Commander, save me. The Alana's deceived. Lies. Don't worry. If nothing else, you'll be safe from my side. But if you need help, then you'll need to tell me everything, okay? Helena's still sobbing, but she nods. Maybe she's ecstatically reaching up from the box. Suddenly, her pupils dilate and restraint fades from my hand. I use this opportunity to regain control of my wrists. Right after that, the white mist floats from outside the helicopter. Helena begins smiling to herself as though she's been summoned by something. Helena, what? I'm not traitor. Before she can finish, she turns and rushes into the mist. I will swiftly follow her. As the mist clears, I grind to a halt and see a seeming endless expanse of the pavilions before me. Countless Helenas are walking forward to the flowers. The hell? Then the epithelium blooms, and petals fall like rain. This beautiful scene is indescribably eerie. Helena. Oh, my voice shatters the silence of the Helenas. As one, they instantly turned to look at me with vacant eyes. Only one of them has the same sad look on her face. You should not have come. Then leave with me. We'll go together. Helena shakes her head. My destiny is here. Destiny? To hell with destiny. This can give me vibes of what M4 agreed to, like, disappear. A thought flashes through my head. For some reason, I feel like if I let go of Helena, I'll lose her forever. You are kind, Commander. What on earth are you saying? I pick up the pace until I reach Helena. I need to get her out of this creepy place. I'll physically drag her away if I have to. However, no matter how much strength I use, Helena refuses to budge. The kind sigh. Oof. Oof. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight in that. Great, you must live. Helena picks an epithelium beside her. The soft woolly flower instantly transforms into a sharp blade and gleams coldly. The tea steps into my heart without hesitation. I can't dodge the blow. It just doesn't hurt. It just feels cold. Helena weeps, and my consciousness grows hazy. I bolt upright like I've been electrocuted. After I guess heavily for several seconds, I realize the Denegate is perched on my chest. That must have been where the coldness came from. Were you dreaming? Dandelion. Upon seeing that I'm getting up, the Denegate hops off my chest and takes to the air. I turn to look at the girl in the corner, then at the box, and quietly sigh. More like a nightmare. I think I was too tense. I'm okay now. Dandelion flies a circle around my head before descending for my face again. As long as you're fine, get ready, we're about to land. I look outside the window again. The helicopter is approaching the city. The doll who Makiro calls Chakri is speaking to the communicator. It seems she's talking to the local air traffic controllers. Looking down, I noticed that despite us heading straight for the city, the air defense emplacements on the walls are not tracking us, as though we're old friends. That takes me by surprise. It implies that this helicopter had been legally registered and has permission to use the city's airspace. The cost of obtaining such permission might actually be greater than the price of the helicopter itself. The helicopter slowly descends as we near the city, until we end up touching down on a small helipad near the city walls. Oh, Denham's made a lot of mad money in Springfield. After stepping off the helicopter, the massive recording walls fill my line of sight. As I look around, I notice that all the nearby security cameras are facing elsewhere. Oh, as if men in police uniforms approach us. That's weird that the cameras aren't looking at them. Makiro moves up to meet them and stuffs several black cards into their hands. The men nod before heading toward the helicopter. He walked past us as though we're invisible and entered the helicopter. Seeing the helicopter lifts off and flies elsewhere. Hey, got some dirty cops on their side too? Come with me, Commander. Wow, they're not being recorded. Miss Tayan, Miss Chayu, Miss Sao, Sharky will take you to the Zucchero Cafe. It's a safe place where you can rest for a while. Commander, go rest. I'll come by afterwards. Aw, they don't want to leave the commander. Diana nods, and the two-year-old dolls head into the passage with Sharky. Meanwhile, Makiro enters the passcode into a nearby door before beckoning me over. I had to It's with her, followed by Kodafe, who is holding Helena's hand. Setsurusi at the rear of the group, carrying the box at her back. Damn, she's strong. After passing through the rundown maintenance passage and taking the cargo elevator into the underground area, we arrive at a small storage unit. There's a 6-seater light truck inside it. You mount up in silence and drive it out of the storage unit. Damn, barely. It's like a spy movie. They're all set up with everything. Oh, look at that. Balloons. Is that for the commander? As you emerge from the underground, the sun hits my face. It is sunset now, and the truck slowly climbs into a long spiral from the sublevels of the city toward a higher elevation. As we go deeper into the city, more and more lights come on. It seems they're celebrating some sort of festival. Okay, there might stop for the commander. Helena's eyes are drawn to the lights of the city. He seems to be trying to greatly devour them all in her gaze. Oh, this Helena's probably never seen such a thing before. Hey, who's this? There's a doll on this advertisement, but you can't see her face. Black and white, looks like a dress. Huh. Wonder who that could be. All of this must be fresh and new to her. I can practically sense excitement and eagerness boiling in her heart. However, when she looks back into the truck and sees the box and floorboards, her eyes go dull again. She's unhappy. She notices that I'm looking and turns to look me in the eye. On my part, I do not shy away from meeting her gaze. Then her mouth opens, as though she wants to say something. Then she hesitates. Instead, she turns away, looking neither at the seat nor the box, but at her feet. She seems to be waxing thoughtfully. What thing? Where's Kalina in all this? An hour or two more changes the vehicle. An hour or two more changes the vehicles later. Damn. They really don't want to be followed. Makio drives into a skyscraper where Punchy just mounts and gets into an elevator. As its doors opens, we're greeted by a bright light, completely sealed room. Springfield is there. Clary, she has been waiting for us for quite a while. Welcome, Commander. Did you enjoy your trip? Man, that's quite a trip. And you thought we'd went into a blockade or just be subjected to a thrilling car chase. Looks like I was overthinking things. It would be terribly rude to subject you to something like that after he came all the way to GFL2. Well, that's our reliable cafe manager for you. Speaking of which, this isn't Zucchero, is it? A look around, we appear to be in a very high-end safe house, packed with all kinds of comms equipment and weaponry. Even though walls have been reinforced with ballistic armor plating. It's a fortress. But of course, this is one of our hiding places. It used to be a high-end apartment. I've renovated the interior so it should be quite secure against internal and external threats. Damn, Springfield must be rich, man. She's able to do all this. After considering how important this little miss might be, I thought it would be best to put everyone up here. Well done, Springfield. You really think of everything. Looks like I made the right choice in picking you as our first stop. Oh, there's that delay. The delegate comes to a halt in front of Springfield and projects Tatuane's face. Why, if it isn't Miss Dandelion, I thought you'd be coming in person, but this body of yours? Oh, you know how it is. The commander could conspire me a proper fame, but wanted me to risk my life while slaving away for her. So I had no choice but to make team with a Dandelion for now. Ollie, that's enough nonsense said of you. How gentle. Still, same old Miss Dandelion it seems. Anyway, breeze helped me charge up the standard gate. Its battery must be on its last legs after the whole day of flying around. I think I'll go take a rest myself. I'll leave the rest to you guys. The delegate flies above Springfield and with a snap, it powers down and falls into her hands. Springfield finds a wall socket and plugs the delegate into it. Then she dusts her hands off before smiling at us. Is a room for everyone here. Let's all relax and take a break, yes? Springfield walks up to the girl. Now as for you, Miss Helena, if you don't mind, would you allow us to lend you a hand? Aww, she's being so nice to her. The girl does answer, and cold feet directs a pleading gaze at me. It's fine, let them handle it. Yeah, just cold feet doesn't know them. Screw the hell out of these people. You should get some rest too. We'll meet in the hall later. It is only after hearing me speak that Cold Feet lets go on his hand. Center Receive leads Cold Feet out of the rooms and escorts her inside. There's a lot of people here. Springfield smiles and hates on Aunt Helena. The latter doesn't take it, but he eventually nods after hesitating for a moment. Springfield then turns to see if he leaves to Center Receive before the two of them lead Helena into another room. Before they leave, Springfield turns to speak to me. Commander, you should rest up. We'll contact you once we clean her up. Right. After Springfield and the company leave, the only people left are me and Macchiato. Let me take you to your room. Please do. Nice room. Macchiato leads me forward, then stops in front of a door. I open it and see a guest room within. It's not too big, but it is luxuriously appointed, and there's a shower and a bathroom inside. This is a really fancy place. I guess that's a high-end apartment for you. The one I bought is way better than this. Stubborn little. The tsundere. Mine's better. Of course you would say that. Huh? You got a place of your own? Of course. Oh, does she want to take the commander there? Look, Commander. I'm just saying if... Oh, she's a blasphemy. If? She's being so tsundere right now. It's nothing. Go big. You smell like a fire. She wants to invite her over to see her apartment. Hello. Okay, I'm going now. I enter the room and Makio closes the door while I collect. As I heavily, I take off my jacket before laying down the bed. While I still feel very tired, sleep is long coming. After tossing it a few times, I decide to clean myself up and enter the bathroom for a shower. Shower seat? Aw, I'd be really surprised if I had a 3D shower scene. The clean room and a comfortable warm shower make me realize that I haven't been treated this well in a long time. As I spray myself with hot water from the shower head, I think back on the things that happened before this. One thing's for sure, I don't regret anything that happened. I feel much more refreshed after exiting the shower and drying myself off. Then it's on with my clothes and back on the bed again to wait Springfield's summons. Just as I'm about to fall asleep again, after many minutes, I finally hear Springfield's voice from my terminal. Commander, is now a good time? We finished preparations on our end. I don my jacket and head outside. As I do, I see Springfield and the others waiting for me in the main hall. I notice that Helena's sitting on a sofa. The grime and the blisters from earlier have been cleaned off, and she's wearing her fresh set of clothing. Cloverface is sitting by her side, while Springfield is seated just opposite them. Macchiato and Satoshi are watching us from a distance. Oh, Oh my goodness, she's so cute. Oh my god. Look how cute she looks. Oh. I glance over at Springfield and she moves aside with a smile. I walk up to Helena, then take a seat on the sofa opposite her. I guess they have to do this so when they show the other Helena, we don't get confused. They braided her hair, they took away her hair wings, they brushed her, gave her a little trim. Oh, she's beautiful. She's cute. Wow. You look much prettier now. Helena blushes a little, and then she answers in a very quiet voice. The nice ladies helped me wash up. Springfield's all proud. It was all thanks to your sincerity's hard work. As for clothing, the only thing you had, which was remotely her size, was Sharky's outfits. So we hope you like it. Sharky's outfits? That's Sharky coats? So they're about the same size. Well, at least she looks like a normal girl, though. A normal girl, huh? I rest my elbows on my knees, then lean forward to study Helena for a moment before I begin speaking. I know you must have a lot of questions about us. Like how we have a lot of questions about you. I'm sure everything that happened just now must have come as a huge shock to you. But it's over now. So let's sit down and have a good chat. Yeah, where did she come from? She must have been by herself for a long time. It wasn't much of a shock. Really now? Well, it wasn't much compared to what happened in the past. Girl frowns as she looks up at me. I look back at her without flinching, and she decides to take the initiative.
Hi, honey.
Who are you people anyway? Oh, she's defensive. Alpaca? What's going on, Alpaca? Where should I begin? Well, I'm just a perfectly ordinary bartender, and these dolls are my ex-subordinates. They're all kind of friendly dolls. Well, I guess you already knew that. Hey, I'm doing well, thank you. Been just going through the story of it, from Ghost Frontline 2. And the action at the very beginning of it is so good. Oh man, it was so good. Helena looks at the dolls around her and nods. They are kind and friendly, yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're good people. So this girl is traveled. He has experience with dealing with people, perhaps bad experiences from the sound of it. Why did you say me? Why did you bring me here? We were asked to escort Helena to a safe place where she could be cared for and protected. Escort Helena? I turned to look at the blocks on the ground. The girl's eyes fall in mine. Someone handed that Helen to me, so we ended up being attacked by all kinds of enemies each day. From Jaegers to Paradus and now Mangi security. Since you're Helen too, I had no reason to leave you there. Reason? Is this why you fought Paradus and those mercenaries? Paradus has always been our enemy. I wouldn't have spared them even if I hadn't been tasked to escort Helena. As for those mercenaries, I don't have any particular grudge against them. That said, I had no reason not to shoot back when they shot at me. She's thinking. I guess you can't trust... I guess you can't trust us just yet, huh? Now look up and give Springfield a look. She steps forward and addresses the girl. Don't worry, this is a safe place. I can guarantee you that those Niders, Unites, and Magni security people will not find you here. The commander here fled Paris 10 years ago, so you can feel free to tell us if there's anything on your mind, or if you have any requests. This is gonna be so important, but I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen to her eventually. Miss Helena. Can I call you that? We need to give her another name. Was there any particular way you want us to address you? We can't have two Helenas. There are two Miss Helenas after all. It would be best to make a distinction if you're going to stay with the commander. There's no need for that. Me? I won't be disturbing you for long. No way. What's gonna happen? They want to redesign her just to have her to, like, die or something. Do you mean you're going to leave soon? But where will you go? I'm very grateful to you for saying it, but the rest is my business. And take a deep breath. It seems this girl isn't as pure innocent as our Helena. Behind her facade of grizzled independence are hints of a naive streak. I scratched my head, at a bit of a loss for how to go on from here. Should try to convince her to stick around for a little bit. Even fighting 10 Matthew security combat teams at once would be less of a headache than this. I'm just not used to handling kids. After thinking for a moment, I decided not to beat around the bush. It's probably time to get straight to the point. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to remember things like this now. But the things we saw in the underground facility today, they might be linked to all our pasts. And I want to sort this matter out. I want to uncover the truth, no matter what. So that what happened back there will never happen again. So can you tell me everything you know? But what happened down there? Why a village full of people would end up being snatched for use as test subjects? Why there was a brutal midnight terror down there? What kind of ceremony were they conducting and why Helena? That is to say, you exists. The girl was the sincere around all these room questions. She listened seriously, but shows no indication to answer them. After a long silence, he speaks at last. You shouldn't look any further into this. Yeah? What do you mean? If you keep investigating, you'll end up like those people in the tanks. You'll end up dead because of me. Oh, poor thing. I'll end up dead because of you. Is that why you don't want to stay here? Because you're worried about that? Aw, she's cute. It's cute. He has a good heart. Just thinking about their well-being. She falls silent again. There's an anguished look on her face, one that I've never seen on Helena's face before today. I bet the reason why she's being very hesitant is that there was probably a person she met that was like the commander, who treated her well, tried to take care of her and stuff like that, but then ended up being taken by Paradise. And so I guess she might feel guilty because of that. Since they look identical, I can't help but compare her to Helena, who's been with us all this time. You look alike, but your personalities can't be any more different. She meets my gaze, then practically shouts what she's thinking. I do not know how powerful they are, but you won't be able to get out easy if you get mixed up in this. I think it's too late. We're already mixed up in this. From the moment I learned prejudices of all this matter, I knew that there's no way I could just stand idly by. Why don't you understand? You knew I wasn't your Helena back then. Why do you insist on taking me with you? You should have just taken your Helena. Oh. Yeah, there's some pain there. It's like she wants to have a home, or at least wants to be with people, but she feels like she's deserving of it, probably. Or feels like I only took her out of pity, not because I wanted to take her. I told you before, right? Since Helen too had no reason to just abandon you there. And even if you are Helena, there's no way to leave a child in a place like that. Stop pretending to be a good Samaritan. Oh. She dates who lied to her. She's being defensive. The things surrounding me are darker than you can imagine. It won't be any good end for you if you get involved in it. It's too late, girl. It's not your choice. Too many people have already died because of me. I can't have any more. Oh, so that sucks. Do you even understand what I'm saying? I get it, yes. But we aren't going to die because of you. You didn't kill those villagers, and neither did you kill those state-sec agents. What? It's not your fault that they died. It's the fault of the cult and the people behind them. If you shoulder the blame for their sins, you'll just be letting the true Muslims get away with their crimes. Ooh, that's such a good argument. Good ass. So good. Oh, yes, thank you, Colfie, for backing up. Colfie understands now. Yeah. She's right. Colfie, who's been silent this whole time, suddenly stands up. Coffee? The followers of Paradise, they killed my sister. Just like they killed the people in those tanks. I wonder if that girl is actually her doll sister, or just a human she considers as a sister. They don't need a reason or motivation to hurt others. They do it because they want to. So I can't accept what you're saying. I can't accept how you're thinking, how you're taking the blame for hurting others when it's clearly those cultists at fault. Oh. Colfie is gone. She knows that feeling because she's felt that way too at one point. I don't know what happened. I don't even know who I should be hating. But I want to do something. I want to change something. That's why I've been keeping Helena company, no matter which Helena it is. My sister is dead. She's not coming back. Though maybe, if I try hard enough, the people who would have suffered like my sister did will have to be hurt. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying this to you. Well, the smile. There in the room, Gil silent. After seeing her piece, Kofi sits back down with no more and says no more. Thank you, Kofi. Yeah, I kind of have another party sometimes to get some backup for our arguments. Hopefully this child realizes. I'll get Helena and I just her as kindness and as firm to him as I can manage. Running away won't solve anything. And running away won't stop tragedies like that from happening again. I'm sure you understand that. But don't take everything onto yourself. Also, don't look down on us. You saw how we took out that Buju Mendel's mercenaries, right? We'll uncover everything about the Helena incident. Considering how that Helena ended up in my hands, I'm pretty sure you know how to tell when we are to interfere in this matter. Helena did succeed, but Sinlet. There seems to be a great struggle going on in her heart. Are you from State Sick too? No. She's trying so hard to find a reason to push us away. She's trying so hard. Nope. Well, we can do more than they can. Helena DSC thinks for a moment, then she speaks at last. Well, if you want to know, then I'll tell you. My memories are limited to what happened in the village. Night and the Unitates called me Lord. And those villagers looked at me as a miracle created by God. Damn. You said I can help them find Cavitas. and then lead everyone to freedom from pain and gain eternal life. So the villagers were cultists too? Damn. Do you know what Cavitas is? No, I don't. But I heard that it's what everyone's been searching for. Is that like immortality, maybe? In order to find this Cavitas, they put me in instruments and did all kinds of experiments on me. Experiments? More blood experiments. That's what they did with the Mitos. Basically. Don't those paradise bastards have a single original bone in their bodies? Commander. Pardon me? What happened after that? After that, I learned it was all fake. The villagers who were bathed in the so-called grace, they all became monsters. Kofi looks at me. So that's why. That's why Crifium. Yeah, Crifium was the same way, basically. It all makes sense now. So that's the ceremony they were talking about. I controlled those bosses and turned them into the Bujums they were talking about. I could hear the wailing and lamenting in their hearts. The ceremony made them obedient to me, but all I could do was give orders as that woman dressed in black commanded me. I didn't want to do this anymore, but there was nothing I could do except pray each day for a miracle to happen. And then someone actually came to save me, as though they were answering my prayers. Oh, that was the other Helena. Oh, never mind, someone else. One day, a group of people who said the same thing as you came to the McGrath complex. They said they were state-sec agents, and they were going to save me. Oh, those guys, yeah. We found out what happened to them. I was so happy. Then they took me out of the tunnels. They told me to wait for the pickup in the village, but then they never came. At that time, I didn't realize that they had probably. I didn't realize that they were probably in those tanks. I had nowhere else to go. Only my only company was the lingering spirits of the fallen. At that time, all I could do was pray, and then my prayers were answered again. And nothing me descended from the heavens, shining brightly. So our Helena was drawn to you by your prayers. The girl hesitates for a moment, then she nods reluctantly. Yeah, a teacher heard my call. So they're strongly psychically linked, because our Helena totally lost her mind. She couldn't resist at all. The fact that these LMOs can speak to each other's hearts is something that's come up before. It seems the similarities between them and Paradise's old Lito research warrants further investigation. Oh yes, there's one more thing. Who exactly is that person who possessed Helena? That consciousness who was talking to us? Yeah, I want to know who that is. Why did you say she betrayed you? Why did you say she betrayed you? Our minds once lived in a sea of flowers. Back then there were many, many copies of us. But we were killed by that voice. The memories from the Sea of Flowers told me that, and she was the first Helena. She did not accept us and wanted to kill us, so she would become the only one of her kind. So like clones? We once had a chance to escape, but because of her betrayal, we were cast out of the Sea of Flowers. If it wasn't because of her, if I had just been more determined back then. Helena clenches her fist and scrunches up her face. Tears begin welling up in the corners of her eyes. Laren is dead. Alright, you said enough for today. Go get some rest. My questions have been answered. What you said indicates what happened before is essentially the same as what I theorized. Paradise took over a village, tricked its inhabitants into following their damn cult, used them as test subjects to fuse them with plants, which it later combined into a bujo, then tried to use the Hellenes, who could hear psychic messages, to control them. Meanwhile, Lytra and those cultists were responsible for protecting and controlling the Hellenes. Mankey's security was responsible for ensuring the perimeter was locked down. So who was pulling the strings? This was a comprehensive biological experiment set up. While I don't know the aim of those experiments is, it's perfectly in keeping with Partis's way of doing things. That also makes me certain that those bastards haven't been completely stepped out yet. Someone with money, there's someone with money that's like doing this. Let us handle the rest. I promise you that nobody else will get hurt again. Cooler face, stay by your side. Also, we need to check on the condition of the Elena in the box. Will do, Commander. Springfield, please take care of them. We'll have to discuss a course of action going forward. Understood, Commander. Please leave it to me. Springfield nods to me, and then she returns to the sniffling girl. Miss Helena, you haven't told us how you'd like us to address you. Yes, please. Look, what name do you want? What name do you want? I think Helena's probably just a code name. I don't think you want to be called that forever, right? I don't. I wasn't given a name. Then how about you give this stuffy little lady a name, Commander? Oh, this is giving you such a big part of her life right now. Giving you identity. A cult like D68 isn't much of a name, after all. Huh. You want me to do it? In that case, let's calm our brain and try to come up with a nice sounding name for the girl for me. Okay, let's see what the Commander thinks, huh? How does Melanie sound? Oh, okay. Okay, it's fine. It's not too bad. A guardian of souls. I'm sure those infected villagers must have believed you could protect them even in their direst of situations. I cut into it then, but fueled up in me. I think I understand the meaning behind that name. Is that what it really means, Melanie? Guardian of souls? Please call it ever 911, Commander. I had no idea. That's cool. This is an auto clip with a Musource ID wolf. Okay. They've arrived safely. Embassy commandants were confirmed to be there as well, right? Yes, they were killed. But their deaths were not in vain, thanks to the Commander's intervention. What's going on here? Huh. She's still as much of a busybody as ever. Still, that's just how she is. You don't seem to approve. Who are these people? Her methods are highly inefficient, though they're effective at times. Oh yeah, these are the voices that shot down the rocket? I don't understand her, but so long as she doesn't interfere with that mission, I won't oppose her. Perhaps that's how humans think. Ooh. Dolls? They had to be dolls anyways. Who could it be, though? She's just like she was. Always so pretentious. And very infuriating at times. That's high praise coming from you. However, my assistant said we haven't gone deep enough. Perhaps we need to establish more direct contact. These have to be Grudgeon dolls. Very well. Since you're the leader now, I will obey without question. I have consideration for the mission's efficiency. Mystify? Wait, is this Defy? AK-12? AU-94? Wait, dude, if this is Defy, this my shit. So, don't forget our original objective. Alva. Dude, it's the no name. God damn it. God damn it. I'm gonna check my supplies real quick. Wait, what's this? Oh, let's receipt challenge mode, I guess. Nice. Look at that. I'm getting pearls. Oh my. Nice. Excellent. I don't know what this is for. Should I restock this? And now 0 coffee beans used. Resource amount, what? I'm not sure how this works. What the heck? How do I get coffee beans? Supply mode. What's supply mode? Is this just a battle? Oh, it is just a battle. Let's do supply mode real quick. We need to make some supplies for the cafe. Y'all are dead. I get the bus up. What is new? Oh, wait, now you just the same old thing. Ooh, nice bomb. Nice ass bomb. Good job, Sony. He's just a try. Oh, this dead. Oh, there's more.
良いのか？ごめんね。勝利の呼び声だ。了解。
Easy.
準備万端。良いのか？
We're supposed to protect this. Can I put it here? Yes.
未来は
Go on,
定
shoot
まっ
here.
期待はするなよ。
Dude, she's fucking
な
strong.
んてことない勝利だが、
Nice.
休む理由にはちょうどいいだろ。
Okay, what do we get? Got coffee beans. Nice. So don't tell me get supplies. Interesting your ability to do this. Okay, can you restock? 20 cups and latte. So a total of 30 velvets. Cannot make velvets. I need to shop. Alright, they're coming, they're coming! Alright, I think we're good. Where's the rest of them? Oh, Diane? Wow, really cool. Alright, so now I know what that is. Where the most precious day and those narrow logs, baptisms of memory. Dude, this is long. This is a long thing, jeez. You know what? How many supply things are there? Let's go through these real quick. So we can get the shop running. I could probably just yeah, where's my team? Oh, hey there. Let's see what happens when we auto, cause it's gonna be easy. They're not very strong. You missed. Interesting story. I wonder where it's gonna go now. So Melanie, that means Guardian of Souls? That's crazy. What are these guys doing? Prevent enemy from reaching the target area. Oh, rabbit! Oh, they're jumpers. Good shit. Nice. That's a lot. Shit, why are you so far away? Oh, that grenade. Uh-oh. Oh, that's close. Goodbye. Easy. So we get more beans. What's this? Hotberry. So what did that do for me? That's it? How do I unlock this? Level C. So what do I do with these? What do you want to do with these? This currency? Right, this is the shop. Properly merchandise. Oh, I guess I could buy some of these, I guess. That didn't do anything for the rating. I thought I would do something for the rating. Okay, whatever. Let's go back. We wore this precious thing, okay. I'm not exactly sure what those things are supposed to do. But this stretching my back out. I'm sitting in the corner of the cafe, slowly sampling my coffee since has just brought me our prized coffee. After returning from the safe house, I had a loud and lively meal with the dolls. The first one in a long time. Centaurs in Springfield served up a sumptuous feast. And then the dolls and I had a long discussion about the past. The catching up. This is nice. Springfield told me about how the Zucchero was founded, while Diane recalled the adventures of Monsoon as they traveled between the satellite cities. Oh, their group is Monsoon, okay. Centaurs eager the best to serve everyone, while Zhang Yu and Zhao were about to put up an impromptu performance for us. Only to remember that the instruments and luggage were still at the train station. Yeah, the traveling musicians. Springfield helped them contact the local authorities, and when they learned that the missing items would be shipped over to them, they were so happy that they tried at Sharpie stage to sing an off-key song. We cleared the tables once we were done eating, or rather, they did. I tried to help, but they shooed me away, leaving me no choice but to find a corner to sit down in, without letting the commander work. As the night wears on, the lights in the buildings outside gradually go out, and the clamor from outside the windows slowly quiets down. It's a nice little moment of peace. You're probably so happy that they're near the commander again. I hold an exquisite mug in both my hands, savoring the warmth and fragrance of the coffee inside it.
Welcome, Commander.
The sensation
This
was
is
commonplace
really appreciated.
10 years ago, but for me now, it's a rare and precious thing. Oni, thank you so much for 4 months. Thank you, man. 4 months up. Much appreciated. Wow, time is flying, yeah. Oh, this song is so nice. It's so peaceful. After all, this is the first time I've been reunited with my dolls after so long. This is all of them too. This is like a small handful too. My heart fills with mixed feelings as I watch them hard at work. While it's been quite a long time since it happened, I can still clearly remember the looks on everyone's faces when I announced that I was quitting Griffin. Confusion, the shock, the worry, and the protests. Oh, I bet a lot of them protested. But at that time I was utterly powerless. I couldn't even give them an acceptable explanation for what I had done. What makes me feel more guilty is the fact that even after all this had happened, after meeting everyone again, not a single one of the dolls had come over to ask this question. Why did you leave, Commander? Well, that would have been such a heartbreaking question for them to ask. It seems everyone still has that same unconditional trust in me, considering how easily they accepted the answer I gave. The one that couldn't even convince myself. In that case, what right do I have to stand in front of everyone like this now? As though nothing had happened. Springfield helps Centaurus return the dishes to the cabinet and glances towards me. Apparently, she noticed the complicated look on my face, because she undoes her apron and walks over to our table before sitting opposite me. What's wrong, Commander? You seem uncomfortable. Yeah. I feel a little conflicted. Is it because of Melanie? Yeah. Well, that's part of it. As for the rest, Springfield continues watching me and I can't continue speaking for a while. Would you mind if I ventured a guess? Go ahead. It feels like you're avoiding us, just a little. You didn't say much while you were eating either. Is there something I wanted to say just now, but could it? I take a deep breath, trying to gather up the courage to get the words out. Is it an apology for leaving them? I'm sorry, yeah. I thought so. I bet Commander felt like they betrayed his dolls or her dolls. This apology has been far too long in coming. I should have said it in front of everyone. But when I finally managed to build up the courage to face my past, others didn't give me a chance to say it. You're sorry? Why are you apologizing, Commander? Ah. Oh, the dolls are so sweet to the Commander. As I look at Springfield's smiling face, I realize that she understands everything. Yet, the fact that she's asking a question despite knowing the answer is strangely calming. I try to gather my thoughts and see what I've been keeping in my heart all this time. I'm sorry for leaving. I'm sorry for that damn agreement. I pause, and after thinking for a bit, I continue speaking. I always thought that signing the agreement and leaving Griffin back then was the only choice I could make. I knew it may not have been the best choice, but if it meant everyone could be safe, that you'd have a future, and it was the price I would gladly pay. Springfield keeps watching me, waiting for me to continue. I actually felt kind of relieved when I first came to the Yellowstone. I guess it's a sign of how useless I am. I was arrogant enough to think that this was the only way to give everyone a better future, and that I could escape from those inconvenient realities that I didn't want to face. I knew I was wrong, of course, but I couldn't muster up the courage I used to have in order to fight what I knew was right. A lot of people died, yet I'm still alive. The only reason why I survived is because Constals gave their lives for me. But do those sacrifices even mean anything? I haven't found the answer to that yet. And so, I've drifted through the chaotic world for the past 10 years, trying to find an answer that would put my heart at ease, that would prove I had chosen wrongly. I think what would make it right is if the commander left up the surviving dolls, at least checked up on them, maybe offered them some work or something. Just at least reach out. I think I'd like that. The more I looked, the more lost I felt. I thought that turning my back on war meant I would no longer be used. I thought that could bring up what power I would give I would give everyone peace. But it was all pointless in the end. Oh yes, I was no longer being used. That was because I was no longer of use at all. And even after giving up my rank and position, the mere fact that you were associated with me puts you all in danger. In that case, what even was the point of giving it all up in the first place? You heard what I told Melanie just now. Even though I killed William with my own hands back then, Paradise is still going strong and still using innocent people in the inhuman experiments. And as for me, I'd give giving up everything I lost the power to change anything. Damn. Back in the day we used to believe we used to be able to send choppers wherever to deploy like 25 T-dolls at once. Even did it for the sake of a certain senior of mine. Nowadays, Banelands cut scrunch up screws, they turn them into nuts and bolts. Yeah, that we did soul money resources and Griffin. After seeing all this, I really wanted to ask himself, hey, what the hell are you even doing? You made your choice, but you keep second-guessing yourself. Does someone like this even deserve to be called a commander? Ooh. Springfield looks stern. Do you think for an NRNC big shot who can just get elected despite keeping a low profile? In the past, I still had the strength to change something. But now all I can do is endure NGU for the sake of putting up some petty resistance. And that is the one thing I can do. Well, the commander has had all this guilt. I think by laying it all out though, it's gonna make the commander feel a lot better. And Springfield is the best person to talk to about this, because she's very, very understanding about a lot of things. I pour out all the things I've kept in my heart for all this time. Springfield continues thusly until there's nothing more to listen to. Every time I can take a drink to mask my loss of control. Springfield waits for me to calm down before she slowly begins to speak. I don't think you're running away from anything. I don't feel like you're using us. They just punished yourself. The you who left without saying a word. Me? I finally gathered the courage to look up at Springfield. Her smile is gone, replaced by a stern and serious look that she rarely shows others. Or did you truly believe that we would forget you just because you left and we were bound by the agreement? That's not what I mean. Is it? Do you truly not think that way? Think carefully about your answer. It means a lot to me. Oh. Springfield is serious. She's pushing the commando though. This is her way. Of course I didn't think you'd forget me. Upon seeing the look on my face, Springfield smiles again. Thank goodness. I felt the same way too. Pardon me, Commander. It seems I was a little impolite. But that said, you weren't the only one feeling lost during the 10 years apart. But even if we felt lost, we always tried our best to keep living our lives. We lived on while others were waiting for the day to come when we would meet again. Springfield twirls the tips of her hair around her finger, as though she's thinking about how to put her thoughts into words. It's true that a lot of dolls left Griffin, and as a result, we've lost contact with a lot of our friends. But why do you think you're powerless now? That's because... Is it because you think that we wouldn't listen to your orders anymore, now that we're no longer your subordinates? Springfield's words cut deep. At the same time, they also cut into the heart of the matter. What right do I have to expect them to risk themselves for my personal goals? Indeed, what right do I have to demand that they get hurt in order to protect me? Commander, do you know what happened at the Griffin base the day after you said goodbye to us? Well, this is a kid who else curious about this. What? What happened? Nothing happened at all. We still gathered together. We trained together. Man-simulated battles together. We uploaded ideas together. All the squads are like that. Back then, you were no longer our commander name. But we continue living the same way we did when you were in the base. As though you had never left. Ah. That's such a sweet sentiment. And the fact that they all did it just shows how much they all cared. The next day came, and I did to that. Those days lasted a very long time until Miss Kalina came to the base and told us that it was time we took our first steps on our own. She said that this is what you would have wanted, so we did it. Aww. In the past, you always said that you'd be nothing without us. But the first is also true. If you hadn't raised us up the way you had, we wouldn't be our present selves either. To you, we're all special. Unique individuals. And in our hearts, you were the same. Man, Springfield. This is so sweet. This is so sweet. Huh. Oh, man. You've got me a little teary-eyed. Commander needed to hear this, though. This is a bond that we share with you and you alone. That bond has nothing to do with your rank or position, and nothing can ever replace it. This is like loyalty and love, you know? The reason why we can become Springfield, or Centuracy, or Macchiato, it's all because you were there. No, you didn't tell me you... Springfield shakes her head. Have you heard the phrase, every man has two deaths? I think so. A human dies for the first time when their vital function ceases. They die for a second time when they are completely forgotten. Yes, that is true. When you are no longer remembered, that is when you truly die. But it's not like that for dolls. Tactical dolls are made because they can never truly die. But that also implies that we are never truly alive either. The only time we can come close to living is when we leave memories in the hearts of others. And this life becomes stronger and deeper and more irreplaceable. Those memories are. Without you, we would only be dolls you could see walking around anywhere on the street. Falls under broad categories like cleaning type, combat type, or entertainment type. Easily replaced and forgotten with the changing of generations. But you gave us the most important thing in the world. The one thing that makes us truly alive in this world. The unique memories that we share. Oh man, Springfield, stop. Stop, Springfield. I don't know if I'm making myself clear enough, but I hope you'll understand what I'm trying to say, Commander. You've made yourself very clear, and you've helped me understand a lot of things too. But I must tell you this, if you choose to tell me, you will lose everything. Perhaps even Zucchero, that you've poured your heart and soul into me no longer exists. Are you alright with that? I like to think that agreement was a trial of sorts. It's a challenge for us and you, who wait to test our determination to change the future. I am ready. I believe our friends are ready. Are you ready, Commander? Oh, they would drop everything to go back to the Commander? Oh my god. All their new lives, they'd give it all up. In a heartbeat. I will hear you. Whoa. Are you ready to make up your mind and bring about change? I reflected on everything and I've experienced until now. The shadow of paradise still looms over the world like storm clouds. And the big shots think that this land is just a sandbox they can toy with at their leisure, moving their pawns as they please. In that case, since I can't change anything, if you're playing by the rules, why not just let the table make well set rules? There we go. There we go. Now the commander's thinking. Yeah. Well, there are so many unknown variables at play. In the end, I decide to use that simple word to make my promise to Springfield. Meanwhile, the delegate that has been floating lazily in the air switches over. Oh god, Dandelion, why are you ruining the moment? My oh my, you do have a silver tongue in the Springfield. Meanwhile, the commander writes off all my attempts at persuasion as making fun of her. Whatever, shall I too? Simple brevity is actually a little good though, actually. That's because you really are making fun of me. Oh, how are you overrun me? Miss Springfield, I call for justice in my stead. Miss Dandelion is helping you in her own way, Commander. Also, it was thanks to Miss Dandelion's arrangements and timely communications that we were able to whether we're so successful in guiding you to the cafe. That's so. How are things in the CFS? That midget doll has finished checking the box. She's gone cold feet, the midget. The vital signs of this little mess inside are deteriorating. While she's not in danger yet, she's probably going to experience organ failure like before. Oh no. I hope that Kalina will be able to treat her after we reach the Eve. As for the other little lady, she's sleeping very soundly. It looks like she hasn't had a good rest in a long time. Makio is watching over her. It's strange how willing she was willing to stay in safe house and attend the party. Well, she's a Sensuru, that's why. Even though Makio has been thinking about Commander all this time, I guess she got embarrassed about meeting here in the flesh. But that's so. She's playing it so coy. What about the information you gathered earlier? I'm working on it. What do you think I've been doing all this time? There's a lot of corporate data in there which needs to be sorted through. I'll let you know when I find a lead. Uh-oh, and music shift change. After the dolls cover table, since Rizzy serves up a smorgasbord of snacks and drinks. At everyone's urging, I'm dragged before the dining table once again. I feel much more relaxed after talking to Springfield. My conversation with other dolls flows much more naturally now. The Zucchero's warm welcome is most definitely a treat for the dolls' gustatory modules. Gustatory. It seems that no matter where it may be, Springfield's cafe is always able to help people forget the troubles in Missouri. After Sal clears the last plate of cookies, the curtain falls on this enjoyable little gallery. Miss, would you like another glass of chocolate milk? It's like a child. Since she has appeared behind the bar once again, upholding her reputation as a Zucchero star employee. No, thank you. I really can't eat anything else. Even with a digestive module installed, I don't think I can handle all that fruit at once. I believe there's a digestive accelerant for regular food in the first aid kit. I'll get it for you. She wants to eat more? There were cases in the past when Miss Sharky ate too many snacks before issue and had to use them to get her body back to its normal shape. Wait, they keep eating me. Hey, don't go airing my dirty laundry in public. Oh? So that's what happened. It's just because Sensory's desserts are too yummy. If you like them, feel free to visit us at any time, Sal. In fact, if you end up becoming our house band and put on an event, you can even taste test the desserts that we're still developing. That sounds delicious. Let's come by and earn a good meal if we get the chance. We would be happy to help, provided it doesn't cause problems for the Zucchero. It's a deal then. I sit on the edge of the counter watching the dolls talk and laugh. A surge of nostalgia swells in my heart. I was a drifter ever since I left Griffin. The colorful bright days in my mermaids had been practically all washed out and replaced by endless missions, mutated elids, and the cop storms screaming through the vast expanses of the burned sand. Meanwhile, those storms carried me further and further away from my path. Now that I intend to set foot on this road once more, I can still tell which way I should be headed. Okay. As our mind wanders, the phone on the counter rings. Springfield and Sitzer quickly exchanged looks, and the faces turn severe. Oh, that's like the red phone? The serious phone? There shouldn't be anyone calling at the time like this. Banshee, want me to pick up? Let me do it. It's the mysterious little vendor, huh? Springfield walks over to the counter and picks up the phone. Hello? this is Zucchero. May I know? Manager Springfield, he asked you for the coffee beans earlier. What exactly are they being used for? You shouldn't be using this line. You know it's not safe. You're being watched. Uh-oh. How much time do we have? One day. I try my best, but the opposition is far beyond me. Who is this person? I haven't revealed anything about the shipments to anyone, on account of our past friendship. Therefore, I hope you will get rid of that shipment ASAP, to avoid causing more trouble. I understand. What are the coffee beans? One day. The other party hangs out. The cafes haven't indulged look at Springfield. What's going on? Someone is looking for the location of this cafe. Someone highly placed. Commander, our location might have been exposed. I'm sorry, I got you all caught up in this. No, it's our fault for now. Being strong enough to probably take care of you. Just in case, we should relocate immediately. How much time do we have? 1 hour. Oh shit, 1 hour. That's a 1 day. Was that Miss Reed? Saying so, Springfield turns to the other dolls. Now, wait, is the coffee beans code word for Commander and like Helena and them? Wait, what are the coffee beans? Ladies, I apologize, but as for now, the cafe is entering a sleep mode. Sleep mode? Do you mean? Springfield nods, her face stern. Since Rosie, please lock the main door and close the blinds. Ensure all exits are secure. Sharky, bring the truck over. We'll all be gathering at the safe house. What's the plan? We still need to go to leave. I asked an intelligence broker to negotiate with the city's security department. Once we've ensured that Sammys are safe, Century will escort you out of the city with a travel permit. However, you'll need to hide the cargo compartment of the truck later, as a crate of coffee beans. Also, it's literally coffee beans. Okay. Can't say I have much experience with that. My play is only half serious. Springfield chuckles and waxes a little. I'll have Macchiart bring the girls over to meet you at the landing pad. The helicopter will be fueled up as it has takeoff clearance, so your upcoming journey ought to be quicker. What will you do after that? The secure will be closed for a while to wait at the store. We'll shift our intelligence gathering work to a more clandestine location. Once you return of the safe, I'll contact you through new means. In order to ensure clear communications, since Rosie will be traveling with you. She'll be following me? Mm-hmm. She will be very useful in combat and daily life. Nice. In addition, she's very familiar with Zucchero's intelligence works. I'm sure she'll be very helpful by your side. Oh, so the maid T-36 runs the Elma crew. Nice. Springfield's approving case makes me realize they've planned all this out ahead of time. My nod is signaled to my assent to Springfield's plan. Ladies of Monsoon, what do you intend to do now? Well, if you don't mind, we would like to serve under the commander again. Miss Dandelion said you'd be in great need of fighting strength now, am I correct? There's no better pick than me if there's fighting to be done. Isn't that right, Zhao? This is gloating? Well, it's not like you're good at anything besides fighting. Nice job. As if. Alright then, I'll be counting on you for all your help in the future. Alright, we got Monsoon aside temporarily? Casting my doubts aside and nod to the dolls. The dolls respond to me kind and they begin gearing themselves up. After all the exits, Centaur turns to me, fully outfitted for battle. Her pistol and club and knife are hidden under her staffer's uniform, and her apron, a symbol of Cleamus, hides her spare magazines and grenades. There's a long rectangular case by our feet. I know there is at least one, T35 assault rifle in there. Okay. Second typo. She gives me an honest look, as though she wants to use her gaze to prove her reliability of Springfield's plan. Please come with me, Master. I'll be in our care for what comes next. I've just ensured each exit is secure. The truck is parked at Zucchero's back door. We can move out anytime you're ready. What's the matter? It's an urgent call from the Elmo. Would you like to take it? Uh-oh. They called from the Elmo. The girls and others run into trouble while trying to meet up with 404. The sense of foreboding fills my heart and I scramble to pick up. Groza, what's happening? Commander, we're being followed by unknown enemies. The opposition is currently in on the Elmo at high speed. What could it be? Tiflafari launched a direct attack against us. After making the necessary response, I suspect the opposition might be trying to board Elmo. It's probably it's like Magni or Manhi, whatever the other one call it. We may need your leadership and judgment for the upcoming battle. Unknown enemies, you say? What are the numbers in Naked? From what we can tell, they're using 10 plus armored combat vehicles, or at least 80 plus infantry. Shit. Damn. That's... fucking hell, damn. Armed vehicles. Could be Manki again. Oh, that girl's moving fast. Have mailing increased Elmo speed. Keep your distance from the enemy armor and tell the Elmo's coins. Tell me your Elmo's coins and surrounding conditions. The enemy has heavy weapons, so the Elmo is currently in defense mode. Defense mode? Also, the enemy has active electronic warfare equipment. You've lost partial radar functionality and cannot download real-time data on the surrounding terrain. That's fine. I know the terrain over there well. I just need the exact coordinates. Nisa quickly sends them over. From memory, I recall the rough layout of the region and gave Gross a location. There's a pass 10 kilometers northwest of the Elmo, with an abandoned town in it. If the enemy wants to put Elmo, they'll want to trick the perimeter. Once you're surrounded, there'll be no escape. Therefore, you must find a terrain that will disrupt their plan to encircle you. This passes, a good place for it. In short, get Elmo over there, Asa. The swim will be disabling defense mode and breaking through the barricade. But if we do that, the Elmo might sustain severe damage. Letting them board the Elmo will be more dangerous than that. Understood. As I respond to Gross's questions, I think as hard as I can about how to handle what this to come. Can't they fail the Elmo? Jeez. As expected, picking up 440 go as was planned. Over a dozen enemies in IFVs is by no means a small amount, and Grossa will probably have a hard time dealing with them by herself. However, the Helena escort mission is only half complete, and we're already too far from Liev. If we bring the girls back to the Elmo, escorting them there again will probably be much harder, considering that the enemy has already been alerted. Oh, she changed it to her club outfit. Pink Frill seems to have seen through my worries, because she turns to me from where she's standing off to the side and speaks. Commander, please allow Makioro myself to escort Helena. What? I was plotting a course just now. The route to Leo from here is covered by Zucchero's intelligence network. I'm also familiar with the inner workings of the Intercontinental Railway, so Makioro and I can send a box and a clandestine way. I'm sure Miss Dandelion will help as well, right? What will I do without you? I suppose I'll just have to generate false fake IDs so you can board the train as VIPs. Please, thank you. Hey, King Panzer, what's up? Just take the other dolls and Miss Melanie on the helicopter with you. They'll be safer that way. So Melanie is coming with me too? Right now, there's nobody who's more suited to protecting her than you. Traveling with two Elenas will be too risky. Leaving her here isn't an option either. If everyone leaves, then they won't find anything even if they launch an investigation. Since you brought her along out of the darkness and into the light, you should be prepared to take full responsibility for your actions. You have a point. Since I've already decided, I contact Rose again and inform her of my plan. Meanwhile, Springfield studies files in her hand and thinks about how best to handle the upcoming situation. Deputy's good, Springfield. Shrakli, take the truck and bring everyone to the landing pad outside the city. We will be piloting the helicopter later, so do everything as the commander says. Huh? Shrakli's like the only, oddball out of the group. But what about you, Manager? I'll contact Micah. We'll be prepared to send Helena over. We'll arrange for Courtney and Melanie to arrive safely at the landing pad. Would you come with us, Manager? But what about the Zucchero? As long as we're around, we can set up a Zucchero anywhere. Don't worry, I'll come find you on the Alma once the mission's over. Hey, soon get Shrakri too? Ooh, we get a huge bolster and strength. Commander, make sure you make room for Zucchero's latest outlet, okay? I'll be waiting for you. Nice, we're getting so many tea dolls. I calm myself and look at the dolls with gratitude in my eyes. The familiar sense of security and confidence has returned to me. Thank you. I'm glad you're all here. Just like old days. Girls smile at me by way of response, and then we swing into action. Ooh. Centaurus helps me open the door, revealing a truck with the Zucchero logo on it. Stay safe. I'll see you guys in Alma. All the best. We lump the truck, leaving Springfield behind. As the rear door is fully closed, I take one night at this place in the safe house which has sheltered me. Even for just a moment, and the truck's engines rev up, I disappear into the coffee-scented darkness. The coffee scented, yeah, the flame on the box. Putting in the box. Dan. Like, girls, what's her name again? She's booming fast. Shit. Dodge is insane. There's some Lentine or something for that? Fucking for that. What was her name again? Shit, what was her name? It's fucking fun. I really like her. Like, she's crude. She has a sense of humor, but she's pretty capable too. And apparently, she's found information on serial phones. But how do they find the location that almost so quickly? Nice, good job, girls.
本当はもう少し完璧に終わる
Yeah, she's oil. We're about halfway there. Oh my god. Alright, so I think what I want to do, though, guys. Let's get this. I want to take a break, because we've been at it for a good almost 4 hours. And why is it, I mean, this event is cool. The story is awesome. Why is it not a story? Was it not a main story chapter, though? It's so good. So good, man, especially the very beginning when everyone's fighting. Holy shit. That was awesome. But how come? I don't understand. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, so we're gonna take a break, guys. Because, you know, the devouring needs to be done and such. I think what we're gonna do is go visit our resident moth, our resident Juniper. Has TS because she's playing Mecha Break, and Mecha Break is freaking awesome. I played it once. Dude, it's open beta, free to friend and try out. Definitely recommend it. The game's pretty sweet. If you like Mecha, so I'm probably gonna pick it up again. Sometime next week. Between Monster Hunting and stuff like that, so I'll time for it. Anyways, guys, let's do a raid best hit. We'll do girls mind to raid. And here's this reading message. And if you say hello to the up, I'm pretty sure you guys know who Junie is. She is freaking amazing artist. She's very fun. And she does all her stuff herself, like all her art and everything. It's pretty nuts. She's very, very talented. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today and every drag pet. We will finish this story. I don't know if I'll do it tonight or not. We'll see. And we'll finish it. And we gotta finish it because Mozarter is coming, and we have to do Mozarter. It'll be awesome tomorrow, actually. Alright, guys, thank you so much for dropping by. I'll catch you guys later on, and do take care. Thank you. Bye now. Bye.